Hello and welcome back to another live stream, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And yeah, another Monday night, another show, people. Another show
The
where,
last GVO show of 2024.
yep, the last of 2024, and it's not a great ending for everyone. Obviously, you saw my pain yesterday,
Fucking hell.
but yeah, it's not gonna be. It's not me like just on my own in the mud for this week. But shout out Alfie and Melon for joining once again, people.
Yes, people.
Big
Uh,
up, man.
the most deflated I've heard Melon in a while. And it's only after two losses, to be fair, but at the same time, I didn't watch the fucking game, so it must have been bad.
Rather.
Listen, people, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Alfie's link is in the title, as always, people, so make sure to subscribe to him as well. And yeah, bro, road to 1K. Road to 1K is on, people, but oh my god, we have got a lot to get into. A lot. Like, literally, today, just alone, Manchester United and Chelsea both lost today 2-0. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
Not only that, Brighton nicked a point at Villa as well. So
yeah, Tariq Lamptey, shout out to Tariq Lamptey, man. But listen, shout out to Charlie. Where are all you Chelsea pussy hoes at? We're here yesterday chatting shit. I'm sure. So listen, some of them watch. Listen, don't hide now. Just because you went for me, and just because we're 13th, like you guys got to hold it as well. You guys got to hold it as well. Johnny Millennials get cooked. Shows up. 2 Tim Pot clubs in a week. Yeah, yep. Yeah.
they're not be coming for me.
No. I think he's actually talking about us. Funny enough, because he's on like the anti-West Ham sort of thing. Even though
Fucking hell, she's here.
bruv. Chelsea. Chelsea they lost to Ipswich. Obviously, Melon, you wanted to join because the Ipswich game was straight after. I don't think you envisaged this happening. I think you would have thought it was a foregone conclusion, bro.
Before Melon says anything, just to show you how massive this result is, this is Ipswich's first Premier League win at home since the year I was born, 2002.
Yeah, the last one was against us, I'm pretty sure, as well.
Was it actually?
I don't know if it was the last one, but the last time I think it might have been the last time they won in the league.
Oh shit!
I might be making it up. I can't remember.
Ed Sheeran is buzzing right now. I'm telling you.
I was losing my fucking mind, and then Ed Sheeran came up on the fucking feed, and I went ballistic, bruv. Fuck's sakes, man. That dickhead.
It's all right. Just listen to some Galway Girl. You'll be fine. Ease the
Was you
pain.
thinking out loud during the game?
Brother.
But tell us about what the fuck happened. I haven't even seen the goals.
Was you in love with the shape of your team?
Fuck off, man. I wasn't actually, funny enough. Fucking hell, man. It was
Melon's now screaming, "Take me back to London, bruv."
Yeah, I mean.
Melon, tell us, bruv. What happened, bruv?
Honestly, first, I do have to prop Ipswich. I think they played brilliantly. They did their thing. They pissed our players off a lot. I think we couldn't handle it towards the end of the game. We couldn't find ourselves in the game at all. Club was just the whole team was just shit. The whole team was awful.
Ignore Musty.
I was gonna say that's a bit harsh.
I love Musty.
You're in the top 4.
Musty loses his head very easily. Carry on.
Yeah, man. I think Ipswich did really well. Hutchinson had a pretty good game. Delap, brilliant. You know, the two players I sort of expected to be having a good game against us, especially the fact we rotated. I didn't expect the lineup at all. I expected us to go nearly full strength, but we sort of didn't have our main attack on. We didn't really. We started Felix, and we really shouldn't have. I don't think he hasn't really had enough game time to play in the game like that. Fuck's sakes, man.
Charlie! That's class. That's getting screenshotted, bruv.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really didn't.
Reading that in the tune of.
Musty, is that true?
Your defense don't work like it used to before.
Musty, is that true?
Bruv, I heard this started over 3 right backs.
Disassi was playing at right back we had Reece James, Malo Gusto, and Achimpong on the bench. Reece James, Malo Gusto, and Achimpong. And the guy decides, you know what? I'm gonna play Disasi, and I ain't gonna have him as a right centre back with Kukurea inverting. I'm gonna invert Disasi as well. Or I don't know what the fuck Disasi was doing. This guy can't track back for anything. He joins every attack and he can't track back. Brother, oh my god.
Man literally said, "Cool, I've got 3 right backs at my disposal. Fuck it, let me put a centre back there instead."
I mean, I don't think Reece James was gonna play anyway. He was just there for fucking
Vibes.
yeah, exactly. But Achimpong, I don't think he trusts him enough. Gusto obviously he did, but his rotation. Gusto's played a lot of minutes this season, and I think he just got it wrong in terms of yeah, man. He just got. I don't think he did too much wrong in the game. Maybe the subs could have come on a bit earlier. I mean, he got. I think he subbed Felix, Nkunku, and Madueke. By the way, Madueke, bruv, disaster class.
Again,
Absolute brother. What do you expect? What do you expect? Is Madueke?
yeah, to be fair,
Every
Jams has
single
been
time he has a
destroyed,
bad game, you can see it within the first 2-3 minutes of the game. He gets the ball, he dribbles. I don't know. He's the most clunky dribbler I've ever seen in my life, and he's a winger. Some people donning him with a fucking 1v1 demon, and he's a clunky dribbler. Like this guy, he can't play for my club again.
Why do you
Genuinely,
guys
that's
keep
the
calling the
performance.
wingers 1v1 demons when they're not that good?
But I've only seen it with Noni, bro. This guy's terrible.
That's
No,
people used to
Charlie,
do that to Oscar Boy.
what Charlie said can't be true because paper clips are stronger than Reece James's hamstring.
Can you talk?
I can talk, yes. I'm talking right now.
A certain winger, hamstring issue at your club, ring a bell. Out
Yeah,
for
don't talk about my club. Yes, we may have only scraped past them, but at least we got the job done against Ipswich.
I'm talking about your winger, not the result.
It ain't for everyone. Ipswich ain't for everyone.
Nunes with Tech is that's disgraceful, bro.
Jackson do this with Tech. Damn, bruv. That's a Melon called Disassi, you know. Like that's me.
Give me his number, man.
Oh yeah, by the way, Lee Carsley was playing Madweka over Bowen. I'm glad he didn't get the fucking job, stupid Irish prick, bruv.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Wow. Man's on that anti-Irish thing as well. Fair enough.
Anti-Semitism, bruv. Feel like I'm back in the fucking 90s.
Anti-Semitism, that's Jewish people, bruv.
Same difference, bruv. Same difference.
But don't call me anti-Semitic, you'll get me cancelled, bruv. I'm not anti-Semitic. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I just cussed out an Irish person, call me anti-Semitic. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I thought it was all the same fucking thing. I didn't pay attention in school. Who did, bruv?
Irish people and Jewish people. Move on, bruv.
Who did anything in school apart from eat snacks, chat shit, and chat to gal? That's simply. And pay attention in PE.
Bruv. Let's move on, bruv.
Yeah, let's move on.
Bruv, listen, Melon, with the team lineup, did you have enough like I heard on the Fulham game that there was a lot of criticism about Maresca's subs and stuff. Was that like the same themes and the same criticism from the Fulham game, or was it a whole different game that you criticized?
It's not only been the Fulham game and this game. I don't know about this game really, but the Fulham game and before that, it's not really been just the Fulham game. It's been a feature almost of majority of the games. We tend to sub players on way too late, and whether that bites us in the arse like it did against Fulham, not being able to climb out the ascendancy, or it's been majority of the games, genuinely. It's fucking hell. This guy subs, man. He subs the wrong players in for the wrong players. I mean, he's subbing in. Oh, who the fuck did he even sub in? He made such a weird sub. He kept Nkunku, Palmer, Jackson, and I think Felix on the pitch at the same time. It's just, yeah, man. It was not it, man. It was not.
Is that one of his biggest weaknesses as a manager then so far? Like you've seen, like the substitutions.
I would say so. Yeah, his subs. Not necessarily. I don't know about his selection being a problem. It's just mainly the timing.
Yeah.
Mainly the timing of him way too
Just
late.
the one, Charlie, yeah? Just the one GCSE, yeah?
I got it
Bro,
in sports sciences GCSE. Fair enough,
Um,
man.
all I want to say, though, obviously, massive result for Ipswich tonight, but it's definitely not panic stations for you guys yet. You've
No,
won, lost two on the
agreed.
spin, but you've got the quality in your side to come back from this.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not in any sort of panic over the result. Like we rotated. I sort of expected Delap and Hutchinson to have a good game, which all happened.
mm,
I just didn't
both
expect a
scored.
rotated squad to be that piss poor on the ball, off the ball. No one was making the right runs. No one's making any right decisions on the ball. There was passing it sideways when they should have passed it forward. Palmer in 20 acres of space, no one passing to him. It's like, what the fuck am I watching?
Well,
I don't see an ounce of tactics in this game. The Sassy can't track back. He's got Tosin right back, pretty much covering for the Sassy who can't track back, and he's got Cole at left back. And then there's just a massive space for the Sassy to pass it into. I think it was Delap, and then Delap gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson then gets the assist. Gets the goal. Sorry, Delap assist. I'm pretty sure it was fucking awful.
the thing is, with I've got two things. Yeah, does Malagusta have a future with
No,
the system you're currently playing right now?
no.
Is it?
As a player with quality, you saw it last season. Even though, I mean, it's hard to really say with Gusto because he does not suit the system
Hmm.
at all. He does not suit the system. He can't invert into right centre back when our left back's gone into midfield. He
Yeah.
can't invert into the right 10, which he's been doing the entire season. He can't do that. He is not good technically enough to play in the 10 at all. He pushes when he does that, Palmer pushes, or he probably wouldn't even be. But if he pushes too far to the left, he's not good enough on the left.
Hmm.
I don't think Gusto's good enough for the team.
Fair.
If
Apparently, he
Palmer
was fighting in the
fell,
game.
yeah, two
What happened
occasions.
there?
That's what I said when I first joined. The sort of aggression, the head loss, this shit, Alseri. I think there was some sort of a head injury from I think Colwell on the left near left back, roughly got a head injury. The ball comes over near Gusto and I think their left winger, left mid, and they sort of have a little collision. The left mid holds onto the ball rather than allowing Chelsea to quickly restart the game, and then Gusto just loses his head.
Fair. Like,
Starts fucking scrapping like
yeah,
fuck's sake, man.
is Achimpong the answer for like the squad player then in the future?
Squad player. I'm not too sure on Action Pong. I haven't seen him play enough personally to really say, but Gusto isn't. And I don't think we really have Gusto profiled out correctly in terms of what Gusto is. Because he's a right back that's a ridiculously good defensively and offensively on that right flank. Imagine Reece James with a little bit more flair and a little bit less strength. That's
Yeah.
basically what Gusto is. He isn't the number 10 that Maresca thinks he is when he gets into that position because he gets it onto his wrong foot. He doesn't make the right pass. He can't cross from them inside sort of channels. He's much better just out all the way out on the right and crossing because he's very good at that.
Fair.
Everything else he's wank.
Would
This
you
is what
say you need a
Musgrave.
right back then?
He's a right back, yeah. As if that's actually the Sassy. That's just some man that's just changed some guy's
Bro,
name.
bro, have you seen Andre Onana's got his number on his TikTok bio?
Bro, this is French Twitter, by the way. That I've
Oh,
leaked this.
okay. So it might actually be. This guy's definitely
This
made
is
his
French
number.
Twitter. Bro.
Just ring him up and say, you're shit, bro. Get out my club.
Apparently, Musty tried calling him and the number didn't answer, so he must have like clocked his number
Oh
got
yeah,
leaked.
yeah, definitely.
So what did it say for what like players like really disappointed this game then, like
The
apart from Madueke
Sassy,
and
but it's
Sassy?
hard. It's the Sassy, but it's harsh on him because he's not a right back. This guy is like a double decker bus with no ability to turn, and you can't get spun by wingers that often and not be taken off. It's just embarrassing. It's
Did he
just
get hooked?
embarrassing. In I think 70th minute,
Oh, that's too late then.
Not necessarily. You won't be able to understand the full picture while watching the game, but
That's reactive instead of proactive.
not necessarily. It's the reason he started wasn't a tactical decision or anything, and he just got completely caught out at right back, and he was just shit. It was simply rotation because Gusto's played every game, and he's very active in games, so he had to have a break. End of the year, time for it. Fucking was it? You know
But
what I mean?
surely Achimpong could have played any worse.
No, he couldn't have played worse. I think looking back on it in hindsight, maybe Achimpong should have played. But I don't think there's a good enough connection and trust between our manager and Achimpong yet, because Achimpong is still a younger talent. He's not necessarily a proven player that can play against a team as dogged as Ipswich. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, I saw Felix scored. Was it Felix? Well, Felix got a goal disallowed. So
Yeah.
and he started today, and like, I know Felix didn't get a minute against Fulham, and people would be like, "Well, why aren't you using João Felix?" sort of thing. Like, how did he play today?
Goal was very good. Only just got caught offside, like by maybe a millimeter or two. I mean, fuck VAR because the line didn't catch it.
It's always fine margins, man.
It is,
Always
man.
fine margins.
It should have been further, but the defender was quite. He didn't react well to obviously a man running in behind, and he just couldn't, step forward and make it a very obvious offside. But it was a very good finish, really good finish. Ball in from Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Fuck honesty. Really good ball in from Palmer. Palmer in that right inside half space, just absolutely brilliant. But it's just that sort of cut inside, and when players are trying to run behind, you do that little cut inside. It sort of just sets it. Maybe you're a foot offside. Majority of the times the ball's played in. Just unfortunate, but it's a really good delivery, really good finish. What, Felix?
Yeah.
Yes, in not in replacement of Neto or Sancho, whoever plays in the left wing, but in replacement of Palmer.
It's just to like rotate him a bit.
I believe so. Yeah, I think Palmer's played 2 games.
Do what we haven't done.
Yeah, don't overplay your players. Like, don't overplay your
Exactly. Learn from my club.
Yeah, I hope we will, because Palmer's a brilliant player.
We're technically the guinea pigs for overplaying players.
Yeah, also an experiment.
Yeah, literally.
It's just something you learn.
And we're meant to be in phase 5.
Yeah, phase 5 hype, man. Phase 5 hype. But this is the thing with Chelsea now. Like, obviously, there was the outsiders were trying to push Chelsea fans into saying that they were in a title race. I understand why Chelsea fans were saying they weren't, because it's December and it's the first season.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself now? I didn't even really ask you whether you thought you were in a title race or not. Like, where did you even see that beforehand?
Never have in the first place. Like, I think as a Chelsea fan that has watched Chelsea nearly every season of my life, we've been in title races a lot of them seasons, whether we've won it or we haven't won it, or we've been very close. We didn't have a stable enough defense in some of the goals we conceded, didn't have a good enough bagsman in the team to get us the goals that we needed to score to win games. So I've seen pretty much everything. And this season mainly falls under a sort of, if you can remember this far back, 13-14 Chelsea.
Yeah.
We think finished second or third. We just about didn't win the title in terms of.
That was the Gerrard season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was mainly a thing of we needed a bagsman in the team, because Eto'o, I think at the time, was getting very old. Drogba was getting. I think Drogba wasn't even there that season.
Drogba came back the season after for one more year. You had, I think, your striker options were Eto'o, Torres, Schürrle. That wasn't the same Fernando Torres.
Yeah, it was washed Fernando Torres after the World Cup. A lot of injections and injuries. We didn't necessarily have the bagsman then, but that's not necessarily what I'm picking out. It's more the defense that leaks goals.
Yeah,
I think
people were saying that at the start of the season as well. Like, it was the defense they were looking at, the goalkeeper.
Exactly.
But has that all come into fruition now? Then there's all like.
It's looking a lot more likely that obviously we aren't going to win a league title. I don't think I or any sensible fan really would have seen that happening and think, yeah, we're going to win the league.
Mhm.
or get anywhere close, like second or third. But I think third place will be a good enough season for us. First season under the manager, and that's where I realistically do see us finishing third.
Fair, fair.
Just to follow up on said title race, I do just want to go back to something that Deck said. Should we have a little talk about how well Nottingham Forest are doing this season?
We're gonna get onto that in a
Oh
second
yeah,
because we've got to get Chelsea and Man United out of the way.
Oh,
We're talking about
course,
we're
course,
talking
course.
about the Premier League. We're just getting to that game in later. But we're
Yeah,
definitely talking about Nottingham Forest. Like, but with Chelsea right now, I think you know when a team when they get a new manager or when the manager gets the team that they finally can trust, for example,
yeah.
like, and they go on a run. Sometimes it's also because obviously you guys did very well and you guys deserve to. You guys deserve the points that you got, but it's also because
that's your
what's it
pick,
called?
bro.
But it's also because what's it called? That when it's a new team, as a new set of tactics, teams against them do not know how to set up against these teams. Like, do not know how to set up against this new team. Like, people don't know what the game plan is to nullify Maresca yet. Which is why, like, for example, like when Arteta got the Zinchenko Jesus season, like, and Saliba was in and stuff like that, teams did not know how to play against Arsenal until Newcastle came up against them, and then they drew 0-0 at home. And then that was what kind of teams were setting up against Arsenal to try and nullify them from there. Like, has our teams trying to finally find out how to play against Maresca now, or is it just a case of this was just a sort of a blip and it was more an individual errors?
Oh, brother, blip for sure.
Yeah, for Melon's sake, let's hope it's a blip.
I honestly think it is a blip. Like our players look tired.
Bro, Musty's lost it.
Our players just look tired. Genuinely, it's like when you've had a bit too much to drink before a game. You get me. Had a bit too much of a night out.
Of course you know about that.
Yeah, exactly. Had a bit too much to drink on a night out before a game, and you're just playing like you've never played football before. That's more what I was seeing. They just look very tired, in my opinion. But I don't necessarily think they've found us out because the way we play isn't the same every week. It follows the same spine and the same basis, but it changes the way we play. Maybe the goalkeeper is different because we don't need, say, Sanchez. We don't need Sanchez's ability to play out the back. I know I've just said that. It sounds crazy. But Sanchez is meant to be a player that can play out the back for us. And sometimes we don't need that. Like today, we had Jorgensen in. I'm not sure necessarily if it was a tactical change or a sort of rotation change, but you don't really rotate your goalkeepers like that. But we do change the way we play every week, depending on the opponents, and we keep the same sort of style of play in the team.
Charlie asks, how can Chelsea be tired? You have a separate team for Europe compared to your starting 11. Your main 11 has played the same amount of games as Southampton.
Not necessarily tired in a physical sense, but in a mental sense. It seems like they just want to get this year, set and done. Just
The hangover from the festive period, bro.
exactly. They had too much
Baileys on
turkey,
Christmas Day.
too much turkey, too many glasses of red wine, slowing them down.
Too many Baileys.
Too many.
Too many Baileys.
I don't care what anyone says. If you drink Baileys, you're a scumbag.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I hate that shit.
Nah,
I don't mind it.
Nah, how do you hate that shit?
I don't mind it. I've only had it once though.
I used to have that quite often as my alcohol of choice.
Like, who puts alcohol and milk together? Like, what the fuck?
Wait, Melon, do you dislike any alcohol?
Oh yeah, there's ones that I mean, quite obviously.
Jägermeister?
Yeah.
We should get him on absinthe. We should get him on absinthe.
You'll be dead, bro.
Fuck absinthe, man. That's like 95% or something stupid. That's like you can put a fucking lighter to that and your whole house is gone. That shit is not edible. You can't drink that shit.
You can't eat it. It's not. You mean drinkable? Edible means you eat it.
No, I don't know the word for fucking drinking edible. You get me? It's not drinkable. It's not eatable.
Lumpy.
Like,
Oh,
Bailey's is elite. You just drink baby butter. It's crazy.
that's disgusting, Charlie. Jesus.
baby.
That's said baby batter. Nah.
Crazy. No. Oh, fucking hell. is it called a jelly then or an ice cube? This is the real debates of life. I can't lie. This is what we really should be debating about. But listen, like when it comes to Chelsea as well, just to end off on the Chelsea side of things, like sometimes it just happens. You just lose against teams you're not meant to beat. Like that was, I feel like that was always going to come eventually where you were winning a lot of games. Like even in the watch along for my Southampton game, I was like, when the fuck did Chelsea last lose a game? And then you lost to Fulham in that same day, and then you lost to Ipswich. Like sometimes it just happens. And like you
that's our fourth loss this season.
Yeah. Also, it's like, what's it called? You've had a couple of injuries where your system isn't ready for these squad players to just come in and do a good job straight away. It ain't ready made like that. It's still new. And like, as much as you got the players that you trust for this season, Breska's still going to look at this team and be like, well, I don't trust some of these players anymore, really, now that I look at it, now that I've had more time with them. Because it was never going to come together first season.
I'd only really see that with Gusto. Like, that's the only player where I can see, maybe in Nkunku as well, Nkunku and Gusto, because they just play different roles to what is expected of them to be able to play at this level. Obviously they're young. I think Gusto's 23. Nkunku's obviously in his prime years. He's 26, 27. But Gusto's as a second striker. We don't play that position. So I think for me, he has to go. I don't think in the winter he'll leave because he's gonna drive a high market value. But I think Gusto can as well. As long as we bring in someone that's good enough quality that can actually play that sort of right centre back, right inverted midfielder sort of role.
I feel like as well, like, look at how long us three have been watching football. We've been watching football for a decent amount of time now. Mainly watching the Premier League. So it's not almost like you expect it, but you're going to expect to see a shock on the cards at some point. It's not like you're going to go into a game and expect to lose, but there will be a shock. So, because that's just the way the Premier League is. It's the way the Premier League's always been. Like, if you go over to Spain, you're going to get a nailed-on result for the top teams, whereas over here, top team plays bottom team, 9 times out of 10, there's a freak result. Lee Gunner's said it before. So, it's not... Obviously, it's a poor result from Chelsea's perspective because they definitely didn't want to lose to Ipswich, but shocks can happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You see like in the Premier League as well, just in general with the schedule, be like, oh, I want to get these teams out of the way. That doesn't matter because you'll come up against an Ipswich where they're surviving relegation. They're trying to survive relegation anyway. They're fighting for their lives, and you'll get hit with a result like this. It happened to us with Leicester when a new manager bounced.
I feel like there's nothing stronger than a team that's fighting relegation because they're doing everything they can to get a result.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Charlie? Of course I've watched football. I've been watching football longer than Mikez has. I'm pretty sure I've been watching football longer than Melon has. I'm like the old timer on this stream.
You got Alfie's like on his pension. Yeah. So to be fair, he has watched a bit of football.
I've hit UNC status, bro. No, not even that. In terms of football, I've hit granddad status.
Oh yeah, you are a granddad, bro. You are a certified granddad.
Them title race losses, man. They just age you, innit?
Yeah, they do. They do. The grey hairs are coming, man.
Yeah.
Try be me. Listen to the thing. Yeah, this is I feeling choked to this drink, fam.
Bro, I was drinking as well, bro.
That's crazy, fam. The fraud is back. The fraud is back. Ryan, Mike's, what did I tell you about Amarim? Bro, he's been here a month. You should be talking about fucking like all these players that Man United have.
It's genuinely an 8-year job, that. 8-year job.
No, honestly, it could be a fucking 25-year job. The way I was watching today, bruv. Maybe will be retired by the time they come back. I'm telling you this, bruv. But listen, shout out to Mr. 16 out of 10 reactionary merchant. But even you've seen the clip, haven't you, Alfie?
Yeah, I've seen the clip. Yes, I have seen the clip.
Everyone knows what Ryan's about. But listen, from one fraud to, well, not one fraud, but one team that lost 2-0 to another team that lost 2-0. Manchester United lost 2-0 to Newcastle, Alfie, did you watch it?
No, but all I know is this is bad. Like, for Manchester United, this is poor. Like, they're we're heading into 2025 and they are sat in 14th. You guys have been poor this season and you're still above them.
Yeah.
Like, I thought back when Man United finished in 7th under David Moyes, it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is catastrophic.
Yeah.
And if they keep going on like this, they won't finish inside the top 10. I guarantee it.
Yeah, do you know what's funny today? I watched the game. It was brutal, yeah, because it was just like one of the ones where Old Trafford, yeah, was toxic from the start. But at the same time, yeah, I've been there. I've been there at West Ham. We've had this where as soon as you're under pressure and you expect a reaction from your players, they start off badly and they constantly get booed, bro. I know Xerxes not been great, yeah, and he's only just joined, but fucking hell, man, this guy got. He was terrible. Don't get me wrong, he was fucking awful, but he got booed the shit fuck off, bro. He tried to walk down the tunnel and they told him to go back. They told him to go back. Not the fans. I think someone in the coaching staff. And this is the thing, yeah. If we're in a relegation battle, Man United are in a relegation battle, and so are Tottenham. And we'll get to Tottenham later. But this is the thing with Manchester United. Lisandro Martinez. Oh my god, that was one of the worst performances I've seen from a Man United player ever. One of the worst. 0 out of 10 performance. This guy got dunked on every time. You know that? Do you know what's funny? You know how Cunha scored a corner against Man United? Yeah. You know, Trippier was targeting the corner, like he was trying to score from a corner. That like it's bad at Man United. Like
I'm not surprised when they're putting Martinez on the back post. He's short, bro.
but it's
My
not even that.
sister's taller than him.
It's Anana.
I think
Anana
honestly,
and Bayern Deer, bro.
He flaps.
Honestly,
He flaps. Like when it comes to set pieces, Anana flaps. You can see him panicking. He's like,
Bro.
shit, get the ball out quick.
Yeah, I can't remember who called him Dr. Euphoria in goal. Someone called him Dr. Euphoria in goal. That was brilliant.
He said, yeah. Too.
This is the thing with like Man United as well. Like you just got a new manager, you're already struggling with set pieces. You know when you get a new manager in, the first thing you should be trying to do is the basics right. That's the first thing. The basics need to be put right. You're already conceding with set pieces. Teams are targeted. Tottenham, Wolves, and Newcastle were all targeted the same areas. It's like Tottenham when they got Ange, everyone started targeting them on set pieces. They've been targeting them for the past 2 seasons on set pieces as well.
Yeah.
And it's like that with us as well. We're shit on set pieces with Lopetegui as well. Like come on, like it's not that I haven't. I know Martinez is 4'3", but like everyone else is a decent height. It's like having Mike at the back post. Fam, I haven't even stood up. I've never stood up on this channel.
Mike's would probably be better in the back post, bro.
Bro, and Sunday League, I was sick on the back post. Allow me, bro. Everyone else was taller than me.
Honestly, what I think is wrong at United is the timing of the appointment.
Oh, definitely.
If they realized Ten Hag wasn't good enough earlier, realistically, he just wasn't good enough as a manager, and the players maybe not as good enough, they would have sacked him just before pre-season started, like at the end of the season, when the season's over. So you have the entire pre-season to understand who's good enough and who isn't good enough, and you can appoint players because of the transfer window being open. You can appoint the players you need because you're going to play the same style of play regardless as Amorim.
It's like Man United. It's like Man United can't seem to not fuck things up.
Yeah.
Because I completely agree that they should have sacked him after beating City in the FA Cup final. They should have done that. They kept him on for too long, lost to you, then he got sacked, and since then, obviously they're now struggling under Amorim. And I completely agree with what Melon said, and it was the wrong time of the appointment. Personally, should they have kept Ruud van Nistelrooy on for the rest of the season? Maybe. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I think they would have been found regardless.
I feel like it could have been a lot worse if they'd have kept him for the rest of the season instead of jumping the gun straight away and bringing in Amorim.
Bro, this is the second person that said it.
I don't care. I'm happy being Ben from Outnumbered. The kid was a little shit. So was I.
I thought you said I'm happy being bent. That's what I thought you just said.
No, I am not bent.
All right, Jay from the In-Betweeners, calm down. But listen.
That's Neil.
Oh, Neil.
I really think you should be revising.
Bro, you see with Man United, yeah, like, how many times are their fans gonna like keep it up where these players world class and this player's world class. Like, every year we talk about the same shit. And yes, the manager was the problem, but any neutral knew, and any same Manchester United person, like Man United fan, knew that the Amorim era wasn't going to start straight away because you're inheriting an excessive mess from Ten Hag. Like, he still has to put up with Ten Hag's recent signings, let alone his signings from a year ago and 2 years ago. He has to put up with a Mazzarari's cool, but the rest, like, I don't know, man.
De Ligt, Xerxes.
To be fair, Agate is the only one that's played well under Amorim so far because he knows Amorim's system. He played there under Sporting. But De Ligt, yeah, it's his first season. I'm not going to write him off. But Isak dropped the shit out of him today by just just pure skills, pure footwork. The guy was getting skinned. Maguire was shit. Martinez was shit. I back three of them three.
I'm not being funny. Like, did anyone see De Ligt being a good defender since he left Ajax?
No.
He went to Juventus, was poor. Went to Bayern Munich, they were playing Eric Dyer over him. Now he's gone to United and he's being found out again.
The thing is, I really wanted him a few years ago. Like 2-3 years ago, I really wanted to sign him.
Back when he was at Ajax, I would have taken him in the Arsenal side. Definitely. But now he's like a shadow of that player. Like, bring back the De Ligt who captained the Ajax side to a Champions League semi-final, and you're looking at a solid defender.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, a few comments here, they've been doing their best to make sure Manchester stays blue. You know what's funny about that as well? They beat Man City, and that was it. That's all Amorim's had.
That game was false advertisement.
Yeah, that was false. That was clickbait. Big up to Ams as well. Manchester United ain't far from the relegation, so we West Ham have it bad, but flipping heck, Manchester United were the lords of football. Now they're not even the ball boys. Bruv, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Old Trafford is falling down.
I used to go to school, where in primary school there was an era where West Ham were like, fuck off, Melon, where like bottom of the league, and Manchester United were top of the league. And I used to get mocked by Manchester United fans in school because obviously East London Man United fans completely make sense. But they obviously would be like, how
half their fans live in London anyway.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, you know what I mean. Forest Gate nonsense. This is the thing, like they were first all the time. We were 20th, and it was like, oh, you guys are gonna get relegated, and you guys are this, and you guys are that, and they're now below us. To like all these years later, and they were once a big institution under Sir Alex Ferguson. We had Avram Grant. Now we have the Spanish Avram Grant. And they have a Ruben Amorim. And bruv, they're still below us. They're still below us. Do you know who would have thought, when Fergie left, that they were going to go, 11 years and nearly 12 years without winning the league? They're doing what, they're going to get to where Arsenal are.
It just shows how much credit you have to give to Fergie.
I didn't think about it like that.
It just shows how much credit you have to give to Fergie.
Do you know why we don't think about it like that? Because despite Man United being shit, they've still won trophies along the way. But we don't think of it as like our top tier, But we've never seen Man United lift the league. Like, think about how many captains have passed through Man United. I've not seen the Premier League trophy. Think about how many players that are big name players as well, like the Ibrahimoviches and the Pogbas and etc. that they signed that didn't see a trophy. I didn't see the Premier League trophy.
What Mourinho said, every day becomes more real.
Yeah, when he said it was his best achievement, getting him second.
He doesn't know how the fuck that team ended up second.
Yeah. He said that was his best achievement.
Best achievement.
Well, it's pretty simple how that team finished second. Pep was in his first season at Man City, didn't really know what he was doing. Spurs were doing what Spurs do. You guys ran away with the league that season, and we dropped out the top four. So that's how Man United finished second.
That wasn't the time they finished second. That was Tottenham finished second when Chelsea won the league.
Was it the following season when they finished second?
Yeah. Season, yeah.
The Centurions.
Yeah. Like,
honestly, bruv.
Do you know what it is with Mourinho as well? Do you know what some of the things he said about Man United as well? People need to listen to him because I remember when he got sacked from Man United, he went into it was in the 1920 season when he was a pundit just before he got the Tottenham job. I think it was actually the Man United Chelsea game, and he was commenting about centre backs, and about how he needed a centre back that is good in aerial duels. It pans to Lindelof in the warm up, missing a header in the warm up as Mourinho's voicing over, talking about he needed a centre back. Bro, Lindelof missed it. Do you know Lindelof's still here? Why are these players still here? Like, if Ineos, I don't think Ineos are serious anyway. They gave Bruno Fernandes a new contract. They also thought Ten Hag should stay and then sacked him.
They're paying Johnny Evans week in, week out.
Yeah, to be
And
honest,
somehow he's the only decent defender in that back line.
yeah, I'd rather take Johnny
He's
Evans
the
than half
oldest
the
of
centre-backs
them.
they have. I'd rather take Johnny Evans than half the centre backs they have, and he's about
Exactly.
45. Like, De Ligt got forced out by the Burnley, but yeah, as Alfie said, bro, Eric Dyer, you know. To be fair to Eric Dyer, he did keep a clean sheet against Arsenal.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
He's better than Colwell, to be fair. Every time Melon's on here, Charlie's going to mention Colwell.
I don't know
I
why Coble's the specific player he's picking out.
I think it's because you called him like.
Oh my god, I remember that as well.
I remember the time they had Louis Van Gaal and someone made a Photoshop post of only fools and horses with Van Gaal as Del Boy, Rudy's Uncle Albert, Di Maria's. I remember that.
I remember that. I remember that. That was hilarious.
Bro.
I forgot Di Maria played for them, you know. He was
He only left because he got robbed.
He went the fuck out of there.
But it's also his wife also said, if you're going to move anywhere, don't move to another club in England because it's a shithole. That's what she said. And is she wrong? She's not wrong.
No,
she's not wrong. Bro. I'd move
she's
out.
Not wrong, but there's no need to point it out, bro.
You're not wrong. You didn't have to say it. Like, Di Maria's wife catches straight. You know what? Alfie's on one today. Everyone's catching a straight today. Jesus Christ! But this is the thing with Manchester United, yeah. Bro, it's not going to get better just because it's Manchester United. Do you know when we criticize a big team and we'll think they'll get it right eventually because of who they are, rather than whether they actually will get it right? When have they ever got it right? There's a lot of players to kick out. There's a lot. Like Garnacho, every time this guy has come on as a sub and started, he's had a stinker upon stinker upon stinker. He gave away the ball for the second Wolves goal as soon as he came on. Like, Lenny Yoro is the only decent. Like, Lenny Yoro, maybe Kobe Mainu, maybe Amad Diallo. Even Diallo was shit today. Like, those are the three that Mazzarari you can keep hoping. But everyone else, nah.
Honestly, if you could get any one of United's players, maybe three of United's players, Mike's, who would you pick?
Mainu. Let's say we needed a right winger. I'd take Diallo, and I'd take Mazzarari.
If you had to take four players from their team, would it hinder your team?
Mainu wouldn't.
Diallo wouldn't,
but he's not as good as Bowen.
So they have like five goodish players.
Yeah.
As Manchester United.
Let's be even more fair. Let's actually remove the new signings that they made this summer just because they're new, yeah? I ain't taking many players. I'm taking Mainu and Diallo. And Diallo wouldn't start. Mainu would. Fair enough, Charlie doesn't rate Mainu. But Garnacho's the new Rodney. This is the thing, yeah? I wouldn't take Garnacho just because he's a big name. I wouldn't take Rashford and these man. Rashford wouldn't want to play for West Ham. Højlund, yeah? Fucking hell, what the fuck is this guy good at?
Still waiting on a miracle.
Xerxes just arrived. Okay, cool. Dallo is a bozo.
That miss against you guys says it all, really.
He tried to get Ten Hag sacked.
Yeah, that was like a new Gerrard on the fucking penalty.
Oh my god!
His manager fucking kisses the badge and just blazes.
Missed the Liverpool badge and missed it. Yeah. Took it how he never takes a penalty. Got Hodgson sacked. I remember that game. It was against Blackburn.
Yeah, man. That was that fuck Roy Hodgson. Bro.
What a player, though. Fucking hell.
This is Man United, man. Bowen would be their best winger and their best striker. Do you know how much facts that he's speaking right now?
He's their best player.
Bowen's a shit striker because he isn't a striker, and he's still better than anything they have. Bowen's a brilliant right winger. Brilliant. Don't care what people say. Clear of anything they have in the wings. Clear of anything they have. And I'm saying this about West Ham. Again, the institution of Manchester United. I'm talking, and I said this, funny enough, in the preview of West Ham Man United when Ten Hag was still there. I said combined 11. Who would people say the combined 11? People were telling me certain people like Onana and shit like that. Even with Areola and Fabianski's deficiencies, still taking both of them over Onana. Still taking them both of them over Onana. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, Areola's been shit this season. Still better than Onana. Areola, I know Areola at his best is what he's capable of. He can't catch a ball, don't get me wrong, but Onana could barely catch fucking COVID, let alone a fucking ball. Like, Fabianski's way better. Fabianski's way better, and he pisses me off at times. But if I had Onana, I think I probably would have left in the 30th minute against Liverpool rather than the 78th. So don't forget about Pele reincarnation, Anthony, just spinning around, move out of my way, bruv.
Bro, fidget spin in the Europa League and kick the ball out of play.
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny. It was meant to be a through ball and he just spun it out of play.
Paul Scholes after the game saying, I wouldn't even call that talent. That's just being a clown.
Yeah. Skulls. Do you know what it is? When you make Skulls miserable, yeah. Well, it's not hard. It's not hard to make Skulls miserable, but
Exactly.
It's just funny, bro. When seeing him frustrated, Zerkamp hooked in the first half. Listen,
Yeah, that's
I heard
a horrid name, bro. That's a horrid name.
people are calling him Zerkamp. Yeah, peak, man.
Bro.
Peak. Just because he's Dutch. who you reckon getting Cunha then? Because Man United fans feeling confident, but a lot of noise coming from Arsenal. Arsenal won't spend money. Man United won't get him.
No, I can tell you that categorically now. We ain't coughing up any money.
All the noise comes from Arsenal, but Arsenal don't sign it. Arsenal will sign some random Spanish money from like Parma or some shit that we don't know about.
When it comes to Arsenal buying players, we're all talk, no action.
Yeah.
They'll just find some random guy called Gabriel and sign him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They'll get Gabriel Barbosa. They'll get Barbosa.
He used to be a decent player as well, Gabriel Barbosa.
He always scores against me in Football Manager.
Very prolific in Brazil.
He always scores against me in Football Manager. And bias now you would pick yourself. Scholes had a bad day, goes home and eat his daughter's toenails, proper rugged.
We're not gonna gloss over that, how Charlie's just called you fucking Fabianski again.
Can you lot need to take you lot need to fucking stop this shit, bro.
No, because you do, bro.
I don't look like Fabianski. Listen. Cut this out, bro. Cut this out. I don't look like Fabianski. I did a whole TikTok about this, yeah.
I might have to Photoshop your head onto Fabianski for Bants.
Fuck's sake, bro. That's a goat reference returned on Lewis. Oh my god, I need to watch that after. Man, like Klasref, bro. Klasref. Man, like Gabriel Moses to team up with Gabriel Jesus. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Man's splitting the season between Arsenal, bro. That's crazy.
Splitting midfields.
Oh my days. Do you know what? And because obviously we talked about Chelsea, we talked about Man United. Let's talk about Nottingham Forest. They're second in the league.
We have to.
They're second in the league. Are Forest in the top, right?
I wouldn't go that far, but it is certainly impressive what Nottingham Forest have done this season. Like we're talking back in 2021, they were 21st in the Championship, facing relegation.
Yeah.
Now they're in the top 2 of the Premier League.
Crazy.
Yes, they had Steve Cooper. Yes, they had Steve Cooper who brought them up, who, as Max has already said, looks like he's always looking into fog. But brought them up in the first place, and Nuno's carried it on and turned them into an amazing team. Very tough to beat, very well drilled, and they look like a solid team. And I hope they make Europe this year. Them and Bournemouth.
Oh yeah, same. I've said I even tweet. As many non-Big Six teams should make Europe as much as possible for me. What are you going to say, Melon?
Alfie, have Arsenal played Forest yet?
Yeah, we beat them.
At home.
How much?
Beat them 3-0.
Fucking hell, fair enough.
I think it was Saka, Trossard, and Waneri that scored.
Yeah, I was gonna say quite a lot of teams, big teams, go to Forest or have Forest at home, and they play really, really well. Forest, and when we faced them, I think it was 1-1 in the end, and I said they played so well to the point where I think later down the line you're going to realize that was a really good result against them. Really good result.
Like this is the thing. Like Forest didn't even show it against Arsenal, but they've been brilliant. Like even Man City beat them when they were in their rut. Like, but at the same time, what Forest do, they beat teams around them. So, but even then, and they beat the teams they're meant to beat, like table wise. Like they put Everton to the sword, and Everton team that, by the way, drew against Chelsea, Arsenal, and Man City. Forest beat them at their ground. Forest went to their ground and was like easy pickings. They also were meant to play 3 at the back in that game, and Murillo got injured, so they went to a 4 because they barely had any defenders on the bench. So they changed their shape. The shape they were meant to prepare for that game, they went back to their normal shape, and they still beat them. Hudson-Odoi, when fit, has been great. Elanga's been great when he's been fit. Chris Wood has been great. Like Dominguez has been great. Gibbs White. Oh my god! If they don't get Europe, this guy deserves a big move. This guy's been so crucial. So when Forest have been bad, he's been their best player. When Forest have been good, he's been their best player. He's been their best player in the past few seasons going forward. He drives them like counter-attacking wise, very good in possession, creative, and he deserved a move for time. But he finally got to show out at Nottingham Forest. Obviously, Steve Cooper knew him because of the whole like youth England team that Steve Cooper won with, that under-17s team with Brewster, Gahey, like and all them players. Like
Solanke was in that team as well.
Yeah, Solanke. I think
Foden was in that team.
Yeah, Foden, Hudson, and
Madueke surely was in that team as well, right?
No, Madueke's younger, way younger.
Have you heard the what's it called? The chant that Nottingham Forest fans have started about Hudson and Doy?
Yeah, it's the American boy, the still shoot.
Yeah, love that. Love that.
That's a brilliant chant.
That's
like,
a good shot.
Basically, for context, Charlie's family's part of Charlie's family support Nottingham Forest, so he's a big hater of Nottingham Forest. He hates them because part of his family supports Nottingham Forest. So anything you see of Nottingham Forest from Charlie is going to be pure hate, mate.
Yeah.
For Forest, the only bloody team to beat Liverpool this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, they are. Forest
in the league, yeah. In the league, yeah.
Yeah. Have they even lost in the Champions League in Carabao Cup?
I'm not too sure.
Because they're still in the Carabao Cup. I don't even think they've lost in the Champions League.
They're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. I don't know.
I don't think they've lost in the Champions League.
I might have to fact check it.
Wait, when did Forest beat Liverpool?
At the start of the season.
Yeah, I think it was third game.
I thought they
fourth game of the season.
No, they lost the game, but it was.
Yeah, Hudson-Odoi turned up and got the winner.
Yeah, they haven't lost in the Champions League. They haven't lost in the Champions League. So their only loss was against this Nottingham Forest team. And to be honest, I like the whole thing of, when like players that aren't good enough for big teams, they go and have a new lease of life somewhere else. So like an Elanga, for example, George's funny. Brennan Johnson would have suited this Nottingham Forest team. Just him playing on a counter, because all he is running into space merchant. Because at Tottenham now, we hold him to, even though Tottenham, like it's still to a higher level because people expect more of Tottenham. But with Brennan Johnson, he would have suited this Forest team because he's running into space. Elanga isn't that great when he's got pressure on him. But however, on the counter for these kind of teams, he's doing his role well. Ola Aina has had a brilliant season. Murillo and Milenkovic have been class. Even Morato, the other centre back they bought from Benfica, has been brilliant. Nico Williams when he's coming, Alex Moreno on loan from Villa. Like, they're building a good team.
Jack Grealish lookalike's been good as well.
Yeah, Johnson Silva, he's been good. Like, how high do you think they'll finish this season? They're second right now. I don't think they'll finish top 4, but
Europe definitely. Europe definitely. Europe, yeah? I reckon I think 6th maybe. 6th or 5th, depending on how well they can keep this up.
Mm.
They are a very, very strong team, and all credit to them. Despite what Charlie says, I'm giving credit to Nottingham Forest because they are a really, really good side.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Charlie's never going to come around to the Forest thing because, bruv, his family are all Forest fans, so it must piss him off.
My uncle messaged me the other day saying I've only just come to terms with the fact I don't have to worry about getting relegated.
That's like, get fucked, you're all scrubs, and you're going to turn your shitty empire down.
Oh shit! Yeah, Edu's gone Forest, ain't he? Oh god.
Yeah. But it's a bigger role as well. I don't even know if it's a bigger role, actually. I think it's just more money. But like, fair play.
Don't give him more fucking money. He's the man that brought in fucking Willian, Marquinhos, Willian.
Hey, look-y, yeah. Marquinhos is a cult hero of this channel because every time we bring up Marquinhos, Alfie goes red.
Marquinhos is still at my club. Like, what the fuck? This man hasn't scored a goal since the day the Queen died. I said, the guy scored and the Queen popped her clogs and not gone after. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Bro,
and cried.
He cried after scoring. Yeah.
You melt. You melt.
Bro, what kind of pussy you have to be to cry after you just scored?
Bro's acting like he's never scored a goal before. Like, come on now.
Bro's just broken through, man. What do you mean we got
we never saw him again.
Even when he scored his
This is my
Even when
moment. I
Airy,
finally scored for Arsenal.
He knew
even
that
when
was his last game for Arsenal.
even when Airy scored a brace against Bolton in the Carabao Cup, you didn't see him crying.
That's because Ethan Wanyeri is him, but he just
But
like
he scored a
he doesn't
goal in
want to
his
play for
last
you.
game. He's going to play for Arsenal. You know it.
Probably why he cried. Yeah.
Maybe if the King scored, there could be another. Oh my days, bruv. Right, if I'm off, people have a good one. Shout out to Hams as always, bruv.
There you
He
go.
never scored a pointless goal before. That's the thing, yeah. With oh yeah, maybe if the King died, there could be another. Jesus Christ, bruv.
We can only hope.
What? Hope the King dies.
Yeah, the man's a scumbag.
Oh my god, this
I
guy.
swear he's a nonce.
No, that's Prince Andrew.
No,
But Charles
surely.
was also at Epstein's Island, so
Anyway, let's get back onto Nottingham Forest. Back onto
Yeah,
Nottingham.
yeah. That's what we are. We're a football show. We don't talk politics.
Man, this guy talked about the Ukraine war last fucking show. Now he's talking about the fucking royal family. Alfie's fucking
I'm
unhinged. Bro, this guy. Look, Nottingham Forest. They just beat Everton, yeah. And listen, Bournemouth drew with Fulham. Like, they're trying to get Europe as well. Fulham are doing really well this season. How many of these teams could we see in Europe this season? Like, how many teams outside the Big Six are really like fostering that much for teams to like these to capitalize upon them? Like, so one of these teams could get the Conference League at least.
If you're looking at the table as it is right now, obviously you can see where Man United and Tottenham are in the league table. Man City are 14 points off of the top. They're having a stinker. So anything could happen with any of either Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, or Fulham. Like they're all very, very good teams and all have the potential to get Europe. So why not go for it?
I said none of the West Ham have more chance of European football. You can tell Charlie's a hater of Forest. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
Charlie hates Forest, bro.
Yeah, he hates Forest more than he hates West Ham, bro. And like, that's the funny thing because if you're a West Ham fan, you hate West Ham. Simple as that. Like, but moving on to another team. Well, let's move on to a stinky team again. Tottenham Hotspur,
Spursy.
bro.
Spursy.
They've scored the second most goals in the league, and they're like 13th.
They conceded the second most goals.
No, they have the second most goals scored.
What?
43.
Oh my! They can tell they
How
can't.
can you have the second most goals and be in the bottom half of the table? Like
goal difference. I mean, all points as well because they just lose every game. They've conceded a fuck ton of goals.
fucking Bentancur and Solanke running into each other, knocking each other over.
That was the funniest shit ever. Brilliant.
So Spursy, man.
Brilliant football. And
I'm going to show this again, yeah? Tottenham are 11th, yeah? They scored 41 goals and conceded 28. And they're
I know how it feels to be 11th. Fucking hell. Not everyone can say the same thing.
We were 15th at one point, Melon.
Oh, damn, yeah, shit.
We're fucking 15th. We're 15th.
Fucking hell, that
sitting with Brighton and Fulham and them, man, but Fulham had to fucking fuck it up against us, man. Fuck's sakes.
Bro.
That video has aged like fine wine.
But
that girl Tottenham fan telling us to go chat to Brighton and Fulham and them, man. And Brighton and Fulham and them, man, are above you now.
Go chat to Nottingham Forest and Chelsea and them, man.
Look at Brighton and Fulham and them, man. They are Fulham's 8th, Brighton's 10th, and Tottenham is 11th.
Yeah,
I can say to Spurs fans now, go chat to West Ham and Man United and them, man. They're the clubs you need to be looking at.
But this is mad, actually, looking at it. Like
Bruv, look at this table. This table is nuts in itself, yeah. Do you know this is like when your career mode or football manager save is just purely broken.
You can scroll up all the way to the top, and then go to like 16, 17. Yeah, just for a little reference point. You look at the teams now, and it just looks so fucked.
Bro, Wolves 17, Everton 16, Palace 15. This is normal, but then look at this, bro. Brentford were here like one point. Like Brentford
looks normal.
Melon, listen. Humble yourselves a little bit, bruv. You just lost to Ipswich.
Just lost to Ipswich.
Stay humble, eh?
Amari
Hutchinson
They're getting relegated now, you said that.
You sold Amari Hutchinson for him to score against you. That's fucking crazy. So did you, Alfie.
You didn't score against
Oh,
me.
Yeah, you sold Amari Hutchinson. You passed him around, fam. You got passed around.
what did we have Hutchinson? I actually didn't know that.
He was a youth
Yeah,
academy. Chelsea got him from you.
We bought him off of you, and then sold him for profit like a season later.
We never scored against us, so I'm not complaining.
He's a decent player as well, to be fair.
He is a good player. He's a very, very good player.
Yeah, he is. This
Still
is
very young.
This isn't normal. Man City, they won a game, but they're still 6th. Newcastle are 5th. Like, how has this happened?
I predicted similar. Like when I started the season, I thought Chelsea would be 4th. That's the sort of area we're trying to get into top 4. And I thought Newcastle and Aston Villa are the 2 sides that we are going to be competing with this season in terms of looking at their results, hoping they get a fucking dodgy loss or something.
Honestly,
I think we can try to get 4th.
At the start of the season, I predicted Manchester United to be where Chelsea are in the league right now. That's where I predicted Man United to be. I predicted them to be 4th.
Where did you predict Chelsea to be?
I think 6th.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
6th or 5th.
That's better than most people.
And I predicted West Ham to finish 7th.
That's fair enough.
I tried to warn people though. I said 10th, and even I'm wrong.
Yeah, I thought like 7th or 8th. When I saw your transfers, I thought you did really good business, which you did. I think you still have done good business. But it's just the managers.
You haven't got the right manager.
Managers are absolute fucking dickhead.
Dunce, bro.
I think I'd do a better job.
I
play players in their natural positions.
Bro,
I've done a better job.
Max said it before. Sangria spastic.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get the clip. Fuck this fucking sangria spastic, bro. Get out of my club, bro.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, yo. That's not how you know it. That's not how you really feel, Max. Damn.
Bro. I've said this before, like, I'm not going to talk about West Ham in this video, but Lopetegui should be incarcerated with Diddy. Like,
have you seen the videos of him doing laps on his bike?
What, Lopetegui?
Nah, Diddy in jail. Man just doing up laps on the jail floor of a fucking dirt bike.
Lopetegui should have a bike as well, bro.
Yeah, he should be in there, man, racing him.
Just get on his bike. Get on your bike.
Get on your bike, son. Fuck off.
Yeah, get on your bike and fuck off home. Like, legit, bruv, look at this table, man. This is the thing. Like, if we actually had an actual coach, we could be talking to Bournemouth and Fulham and them, man. But we don't. Like, this is the table right now, yeah? I think I predicted Man United to finish 8th. And I got looked at weird. I was like, people like, what? I was like, bro, you're shit. But just simple as your shit. And even I was wrong. I didn't predict 14th. 14th. Look, this table's weird, man.
I thought Villa would do a lot better, but then I didn't foresee them struggling with the transition between playing Champions League in midweek and then the league on the weekend.
Yeah.
Didn't they let
not even that
big
far
player
off.
go as well, Aston Villa?
Sorry?
Didn't Aston Villa let a really good player go? I forgot the name of him.
Diaby.
Diaby was shit last season. They didn't like him.
Oh, Douglas Luiz. They lost 2 players from 2 different gendered teams. They lost Douglas Luiz from the men's team and Alicia Lehman from the women's team, bro.
That was the first girlfriend-boyfriend transfer ever, by the way. We've never seen that before.
Never. That's record breaking.
That's when you know you're too attached, bro.
Didn't Diaby go Saudi?
Yeah, for a reason.
Fucking hell. Fair enough to him.
He needed to learn Arabic immediately because that, like, listen, that was just a pace merchant, bro.
I just find it funny how they what's it called? Leverkusen brought in Moussa Diaby, ended up kicking Leon Bailey out the team. Leon Bailey goes to Villa. Villa then signed Diaby, and yet Bailey's the only one standing.
Yeah, Bailey was like, ha ha ha, my turn. Like, legit.
My turn, assholes.
That's what he said to Diaby, bro. He was like, listen, my turn now. I'm seeing you go Saudi. And listen, Leon Bailey was one of their key players last season. But now Morgan Rogers has really stepped up. He scored again against...
What's a player?
He's a brilliant player. By the way,
what's a player?
Can people learn now? Like, we have 20 examples of this. You should sign players from the Championship. The top players in the Championship. If you've got a good enough coach and there's a player outshining the championship, no matter what team they're playing for. We seen it with Gyökeres at commentary, seen it with Schmodix. Like these players that even play for like mid-table
fuck
championship
off,
teams
Schmodix.
that outshine the team that they're in, they should be bought. That's why Ipswich got so many players because they're all from the championship, basically.
Palace took a chance on Eze. He was playing for QPR, a poor QPR team at that, and look at him now.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it
At
can't
least
go
they was
the
playing
other
at
way.
Reading.
It
At least
can't
they
go
was
so
playing at
far
Reading.
the other way,
Yeah.
bro. But we got
Bro.
fucking KDH.
He's not Chelsea level though.
Bro, he stink. He was so good though for Leicester last season.
Oh, he was brilliant. He was one of their key players. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
KDH.
still take him.
Yeah, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, a Cam
Oh,
English.
So who was it
I had
that
to think
said?
for a minute.
Who was it
Yeah,
said
exactly.
that his name sounds like a wedding venue in the summer? That is,
Yeah.
bruv.
I used to work in a venue location exactly like that. It's fucking
What,
weird.
Dewsbury Hall? That is a wedding venue name.
It
Fam.
is.
Join us at the KDH for a wedding ceremony.
It sounds like a rugby stadium.
It was a football pitch. We called something Dewsbury Hall. I was like, what? Who the fuck are we signing? I fucking saw the news when I was there. Like, what?
Arsenal got rid of him for free. Talk about Hutchinson. He played one game for Chelsea, then they sold him for 25 million. Eddie masterclass. Yeah, fair. Eddie again back at it with the Marquinhos hype. I hear it, man. I hear it. But what was it just like? Just championship players, yeah. You see when it comes to championship play, like Elise's at Bayern now. Elise was playing for Reading, a Reading that's on the verge of administration. Basically, they're in League One now. He even said to a girl he was chatting to about, "Oh, don't worry, I won't be at Reading for long." And he was right.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's at Bayern now.
She's chasing him now, definitely.
Oh yeah, he ain't even got a number, bruv.
I love what I love about Elise is he rocked up at the Den against Millwall for Crystal Palace, wearing the same boots to match his kit, giving it to the Millwall fans.
Yeah, he's just casually dodging the thing that they've been
Such a
thrown at him.
good player as well.
Yeah, brilliant player.
I was so pissed when we didn't sign him.
Yeah, Bayern have got a gem there.
Bro, I've been watching Bayern games and this guy, man, I'm seeing good runs being made off the ball for him, and there's so much space. The guy, what he does with the ball is just fucking brilliant, man. Honestly.
He's a pure footballer. He's one of the footballers I generally enjoy watching in this era.
Yeah.
Like, this is just so fun to watch. Like,
Things
just
they
funny,
got Musiala in the same team as well. It's disgusting.
yeah, Elise Musiala's disgusting, bro. Do you know, it's Bayern fans must hate the fact that company's their manager, boy, because they could have had an actual, like, proper manager.
Let's be real though. If Bayern go on to win the Bundesliga, company can take no credit.
Bruv, you know, none. They're meant to be winning that. They're meant to be winning that. They expect more. They expect to win like the Champions League as well.
The only problem is if Bayern win the Bundesliga, that means Harry Kane's won a trophy.
It won't happen. Just because of Harry Kane.
It's still mad that he hasn't won a fucking trophy.
Well
you'd have thought by now.
Let's surely now.
Anyone that can't pronounce the letter S.
Remember the first game you had for Bayern was a DFB Pokal, like at the beginning of the season. The first game.
Yeah, they lost.
They lost. Do you know what would make it even funnier? If Bayern fail to win the Bundesliga and that clip goes round again of Harry Kane refusing to lift the trophy at Tottenham Stadium playing for Bayern.
Oh my days, bro. You should have lifted that Audi Cup, man. You should have lifted it. Because that was you.
It weren't even the Audi Cup. I think it was the AIA Cup or some shit.
AIA Cup, you know. Who did they beat? Fucking
I can't even talk because we use our own fucking sponsor as a pre-season trophy.
So do we. Betway Cup.
Betway Cup, yeah.
We even won. We won that this season.
Was the first one was Juventus, wasn't it? First season at the London Stadium.
I was there. We got slapped. Do you know what's so funny about that? Yeah, Simone Zaza scored against us, and we then signed him on loan, and then he didn't do fuck all for us.
Why the fuck would you sign him? It's almost as if you didn't see the penalty he took against Germany in the Euros previously.
David Sullivan. That's all I need to say is that.
And David Gold.
Oh yeah, him as well. Listen, just because he's not here anymore doesn't mean he wasn't shit. I'm just saying. But that's a story for another day. This is the thing with the Premier League right now, yeah? From what you guys predicted at the start of the season, let me get the table back up. What predictions do you remember that you made at the start of the season that are like completely off from what you predicted? Because I said Forest relegation battle, just to be different.
That's a little bit.
I said Forest mid-table. I definitely didn't expect them to get to second. I expected Liverpool to be in the top 4. I didn't expect them to be running away with the league.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
I thought it'd legit be Man City, Liverpool, first and second. So Man City, realistically.
I thought it was us and City, but yeah, the one season where City slip up, we bottle again.
So do you know what just clip came into my head when I just saw this comment about Karen Brady? Yeah, I don't know whether any of you guys have seen that old school Chelsea fan cam when the guy's like, first of all, we need to get rid of that slut upstairs. That's the clip I'm thinking of right now when I'm thinking about Karen Brady.
Is that the same guy that we couldn't score against Astra fucking Gugu?
No, that's a West Ham.
Was that a different fan?
That's West Ham. Yeah.
But the Chelsea fan is just like, first of all, we need to get rid of that slut upstairs talking about Marina.
Yeah.
And bruv, I need to use that clip a lot more. But this is the thing with the Prem right now. I predicted Chelsea 6th. I think I predicted Newcastle 7th. I said, do you know one thing I said? I wish I went out of my chest more about Bournemouth, because I remember when people were like, oh, but they sold Dominic Solanke and they won't be the same after one player left, even though they have more good players than Dominic Solanke, right. Like Ryan Christie and Lewis Cook and all these players that are playing well, like Clivert's playing well this season.
People forget who was their striker? Who used to be their striker before Solanke? Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
He was a fairly good striker for them. They sold him to Newcastle. People thought they were going to struggle to get goals. They didn't struggle to get goals. So it's not like it's out of the ordinary. People have said they were going to struggle without Solanke. Evan Nilsson's come in and done the job.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a very well-drilled team.
Yeah, I'm just going to look at Bournemouth Fulham quickly. The lineups. This is an underrated. This is, by the way, an injury-ridden, suspended-ridden squad. Because Clivert is injured. He would be playing in a 10, and Billings playing there. He hasn't played all season. He contributed. David Brooks hasn't been playing all season. He's coming in. He contributed.
What a player Kirkes is as well. What a left back.
He's a brilliant player. Brilliant player. Like he's gonna get a big move as well. These two centre backs here, yeah, Hoyson and Zabani, they're like 20, 21, 19, 21, something like that, and they're playing like experienced players.
It feels like the only weakness in that team is Kepa.
Yeah, legit. The only weakness, and to be honest, they have a better goalkeeper on the bench than Mark Travers, but Iraola's Spanish, in it, so Spanish connection, all that. But they have good players. They've got good, decent technical players. Nobody can say that this Bournemouth team is like a better squad on paper-wise than West Ham. But Bournemouth have a brilliant manager.
Also, not to mention as well, David Brooks in that Bournemouth team. This man beat cancer.
Yeah, bro. He's built different, bro. He beat cancer and came back.
And he's balling out.
And he's always been a baller.
Facts.
Brooks has always been a baller. Like in that season under Eddie Howe, when they just got relegated, he was one of the shining stars. Funny enough, him and Harry Wilson, who scored against Bournemouth in this game, like Fulham have been another team that have been absolutely class.
Oh my god! Do you remember during lockdown when they come back after the break and Liverpool played Bournemouth at Anfield and Harry Wilson wore the Liverpool jacket while he was on loan. Yeah,
I remember that. It's weird. Harry Wilson's been good this season, and he's mainly become off the bench. He came off the bench against, I think it was Chelsea, against Brentford as well, and against Palace, and he even scored while starting in this game after Smith Rowe's been. I think Smith Rowe's injured or suspended. I don't remember, but he hasn't played the last couple of games. But Pereira's been good this season. Lukic has been good this season. Iwobi's had a fantastic season.
Can I just say Robinson's a fucking prick.
What, Anthony Robinson?
Yeah, he's a prick.
Why?
He's just a prick.
It's because you lost to them.
Elaborate.
He's a prick. There you go.
It's because Salty, they still lost against Fulham. They don't care about Fulham, but they're still angry about the Fulham result. It's crazy.
Yeah, Bournemouth are doing a little bit better. Like it's what I say as well. Like I've said it earlier in the stream. You look back on certain results and you realize they were much better than you thought. You know, playing quite badly against Bournemouth and snatching a late winner, 1-0 win against Bournemouth, looking pretty good this season. Hard team to beat, really hard team to beat.
Definitely. Yeah, like I remember watching that Bournemouth Chelsea game. Bournemouth gave you a game.
Yeah,
Bournemouth gave you
for
a really
sure.
good game.
They didn't allow us to play the football we were trying to play. Got Nkunku on, he found a ball in tight spaces, pause, and did his job
Yeah,
really well.
so
beat us as well.
yeah,
2-0,
Obviously,
right?
we had 10 men, and I'm not using that as an excuse because we were poor that game as well. Martinelli couldn't hit a barn door,
yeah.
and Bournemouth took advantage. So fair play to them, and I
Yeah.
honestly wish them the best for the rest of the season, and really do hope they get Europe. I'd love to see the vitality in the Europa League.
Oh, that'd
That'd
be
be
brilliant.
fucking
That
joke.
stadium in Europe, bro.
That'd be like, but do you remember back?
Hate that stadium.
Obviously, you guys started. I know Mike started watching football back in like 2012, 2013 season, so you probably won't
2009.
remember this. Oh, 2009.
Yeah.
So you might remember when Portsmouth were in the UEFA Cup.
Yeah.
You had fucking Ronaldinho and AC Milan rocking up to Fratton Park.
Yeah, I remember.
Fucking Kaká as well. Kaká, Ronaldinho, Maldini. Are you taking the piss?
You'd imagine like they go Europa League and like I don't know, Spanish team like I don't know, fucking even like let's say Dortmund have a shit season, they're not doing well under Nuri Sahin. Sorry. Imagine they go there and you see fucking what's it like Bino Gittins at Vitality and fucking Schlotterbeck at Vitality. Schlotterbeck, you know, this fucking brilliant centre back, the German, and he's gone to the Vitality to try and scrape an away result against Bournemouth, like in Europa League and stuff. If Bournemouth were in the Conference League as well, they could win that. They could win that like, if they were going to go there as well. Like I hope. And this is the thing: take Europe seriously, please. These non-Big Six clubs take like being in a European battle serious because you don't understand. Like it can put you on a different level where you can, even if it's 1 or 2, 3 seasons, it's good, man. It's decent.
Because if you don't take this seriously, you never know. Like hindsight's a wonderful thing. You may never get the chance to fight for Europe again.
Yeah,
strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, you could end up like us, bro. You could end up with a receding hell and nonsense charge instead. Like just take your opportunities while you can.
Max has had enough, man. Honestly, he's had enough.
I think for a lot of these like mid-table sides, I think they could honestly push to like 6th, 7th, where they do get Europe, like Conference League, them sort of competitions. But I don't know if they even want it, because I'm sure that they'd prefer staying in the Premier League and having a decent enough run in the Premier League where they can stay mid-table, rather than maybe dropping quite a bit because of fixtures, maybe going much lower mid-table and potentially going to like a quarter-final in Europe. I don't think they'd really take much of a hit in the Premier League, to be honest.
Yeah, so and the thing is, you don't actually need to invest that much. Like Fulham don't really spend money that much, but they recruit well and they've got enough numbers in to rotate. Like they've done well with that, and so with Bournemouth. If they don't get they've just got a lot of injuries, so their squad looks small right now. But their centre back depth is Senesi, Zabani, and Hoyson, all brilliant centre back. James Hill can fill in for that as well. He's an academy product, I'm pretty sure. And he can play right back as well. He got a great assist for the Evan Nilsson goal. Kirkes, people want Kirkes now. Max Aarons is there. Julian Araujo's there. Like these are great players. These are great players to recruit because these are players that people aren't looking for. And ever since that new ownership, where people laughed at Bournemouth for sacking Gary O'Neill, well, you see what they've done since they sacked Gary O'Neill.
Not laughing now, are
they? Yeah, exactly. They're doing the whole fucking Farage tax.
Nigel Farage.
Can't believe that.
We already
spoke about Chelsea Pride. We already spoke about Chelsea.
To be fair, that was the first 20 minutes. First 20 minutes, Bram. You missed it. One thing Moyes done a half decent.
45 minutes.
Yeah, to be fair. One thing Moyes done a half decent job was with prioritizing Europe. Yeah, to be fair, like he did. Like he actually picked his team selections well in Europe. To be fair, you know what's funny about? We mentioned Martinelli earlier, yeah, bro. Alfie, I watched the Ipswich game, but I didn't realize how bad it was until I saw it back on Twitter. You remember that dribble against Leif Davis, which, bro, you're going to Brentford,
yeah,
on New Year's Day,
yeah,
it's on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Confident?
No.
I just want to start 2025 on a high.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm looking for. Obviously, I've said in my match preview, which has come out by now. I just want to start 2025 on a high. I want us to go into the next new year looking a much better side. Obviously, we're going to be a lot weaker down the right hand side without Saka, who's going to be out till at least March. But I'm just hoping and praying that whoever comes in to replace Saka on that right hand side can actually step up and play with the cojones that we expect from Arsenal players. So you think about the wingers. You think about the wingers that we've had in the past. We've had the likes of Robert Pires, Sylvain Wiltord. We've had players like that. And now we've got this utter dross in Martinelli who can't stop himself from running. We've got Trossard who only turns up when he comes off the bench. Sterling who's a fucking waste of legs. And like we've got no attacking threat down the wings apart from Saka, who's now out injured. It doesn't look good. I'm just hoping someone can like pull something out of somewhere. Like, please.
What's the update with Saka's injury right now?
Well, he's had his surgery, and he said that he wants to come back stronger.
Yeah.
My message to Mick, if he is watching, I don't know if he is. He's probably shampooing his hair. Don't rush him back. Don't do what you did with fucking Erdegaard. As Jack has said here, grade 3 tear. Like we looked at it, like a lot of the Arsenal medical staff looked at it after he pulled his hamstring, and we thought the hamstring had actually come off the bone. That's how serious we thought it was. Thank goodness it wasn't that bad. But this should be a wake up call for Mikel. This is what happens when you overplay players. And if he continues to do that and run Saka into the ground, Saka's going to be done by the time he reaches 30. And I don't want to see that because there is obvious quality there.
This is the thing as well. Even though you don't want him to rush him back, you know he's going to. And I'm hearing Fabio Vieira could be recalled.
Yeah, I'm hearing that as well. Fucking play him then. Play him then. If you're going to recall him, play him.
If you guys are in the fucking trenches if you're playing him. Fabio Vieira is going to get more minutes than Wanyeri. Also, with Saka injured, he said that multiple players can play right wing. Would you be tempted to start Wanyeri there?
I wouldn't be mad at it. I'd like to see how Wanyeri would do on the right-hand side. Obviously, we know what he can do through the middle in the minimal appearances that he's had this season. But it would be interesting to see what he could do on the right-hand side of the attack. I think he could be very good on that side. I feel like he'd probably end up playing the same way that Saka does, looks to cut inside, try and find the far corner. But I'd take a chance on him. If you're not gonna spend the money in January, take a chance on a player that you've already got, a player that's itching for first team football.
Does it give you more confidence?
You got this phrase gets chucked around loads, but you got to feed him every once in a while. He wants minutes. Give him minutes.
Yeah.
We said this. We said this at the start of the season. I said to you, it's going to be Waneri's breakout season. And what did you tell me? Only if he plays.
Yep.
Fucking play him then. Stop dicking about with fucking Jorginho and Thomas Partey in the midfield, who are both like their legs are gone. Partey's crying out for Spain. Jorginho, he's a pasta merchant. Tortellini merchant. Yeah, we'll call him that. Give Waneri minutes. You're giving Lewis Skelly minutes. So what reason is there not to give Waneri minutes? Yes, you're playing Lewis Skelly out of position, which is more of a perfect reason to play Waneri down the right in replace of Saka. Because if you're going to play a natural midfielder in Miles Lewis Skelly, left or right back, play Waneri out wide. See how he does. If he does well, continue to play him there. If he doesn't do that well, then figure out another option. Come on, you've been at Arsenal for 5 years now, and we still haven't seen any sort of improvement. Yes, he's taken us from eighth to second, but you don't get rewards for finishing second. You get rewards for finishing first.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
I've
you should have
said
been 8th in the first place.
exactly. And I've been saying time and time again, I'm sick of being the bridesmaid. I want to be the bride.
Arsenal want to get wifed up, bruv. This is the thing. I was going to ask you about Lewis Skelly. Because as much as Wanyeri hasn't got the minutes, Lewis Skelly's coming. He's been really good on the turn. You can already tell he's just a natural midfielder as well, like the way he turns as well. How impressed with him.
He's 18 years old, but he plays like he's 28. He plays like he's been playing in the Premier League for 10 plus years. He's got that much confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he gets the ball, I light up whenever I see him on the ball.
Yeah,
because I know he's going to create something. He's always up for the fight. I mean, even you saw it. You saw against Ipswich him having a little scrap with fucking Calvin Phillips.
Yep.
You can see the confidence is there. And honestly, one of the happiest moments I've had as an Arsenal fan this season was seeing Lewis Skelly's mum reaction to him coming on in the Champions League.
They knew how much
that was a wholesome moment. Like this kid, if you look at, and his mum's even said to Robbie on a podcast, back when he was coming through the Arsenal academy, whenever he used to give the ball away, he'd always say, "Oh, sorry, I'm sorry." He doesn't say that now.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He gets down to business, grits his teeth, and tries to win the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
And he will be one for the future. He is an incredible player, and credit to Miles Lewis Skelly. Fucking hell, Charlie! I know I don't look like it, yeah, but there's only a 4-year difference between me and Lewis Skelly. I'm 22, bruv.
24-year difference.
What? Fuck off.
Wasn't he at Cobham?
Huh?
He was at Cobham, wasn't he? Pretty sure he was.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Might need to fact check that. If he was at Cobham, then cheers for giving him to us, because you gave us you gave West Ham Declan Rice, you gave us Eddie Nketiah, who less said about him the better.
Yeah, he was.
He was at he was at Cobham.
Well, thank you very much, Melon.
No problem.
And in return, would you like a right back? Do you want Tomiyasu?
No thanks.
Tomiyasu.
I forgot you were still alive, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
When was the last time you played?
Now you ask me.
Like
I haven't seen him play that much this season. I think the last time I saw him play was when he got red carded against Palace 2 games in the last season.
I said, so you're saying you're targeted age bracket?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just stating the obvious. There is a 4-year age gap between me and Miles Lewis Skelly. That's the obvious.
Alfie D, and the D is for Diddy.
Diddy and Philly on the podcast.
Get me out of this, bro. I only got associated because they called him Chunks. He's going to be the next Ashley Cole. Be at Chelsea within 5 years.
What, crashing his car when he hears the payment he's getting from Arsenal?
Hey, linking up with hotels and managers, bro.
Shooting kids on the training ground with BB guns.
What? I was going to say.
But we both had the same reaction. As soon as he said shooting kids, they're like, what? And then with BB guns. Alright, Alfie fam, this last 2 shows, yeah, what the fuck has got into you?
I don't know, but if the people are enjoying what I'm delivering, then
we're gonna be talking about the pyramids next. I swear.
Oh no, that was a chant that we used to have for El Nene.
Oh fucking hell!
You should be our everything, you curly-haired Egyptian king, El Nene, El Nene. You used to build the pyramids and now you ate the fucking yids, El Nene. El Nene.
That's why yids is like a mad racist thing to say.
It is.
Yeah, you shouldn't really say it, but it's the chant, innit? So.
I said so. If you hit, it won't be weird. I hear you.
Whoa!
Charlie's mad.
He's gonna be asking me in a minute. Why are you gay?
Alfie has haram thoughts.
No, I don't have haram thoughts.
Definitely does.
I'm still talking about the podcast, bruv.
This is
Hey.
a football show. I forgot about that.
Hey, fam.
Fucking
my
hell,
God.
Charlie.
No.
Hey, so that's
bro.
what the red light is for. That
That's
makes
what the
so
red
much
light
sense.
is.
You cunt. You cunt.
You figured it out, man.
Man's a clapping while singing about a man as well.
Acting like other football fans don't do the same.
That's such you're
What?
clapping
I've
it
never
for
done
Elneny.
that. What do you mean?
That's what you're clapping it for Elneny.
Oh,
Crazy.
Why do you test me?
This show, fam. Hey,
What a way to round off 2024.
bro. Do you know what someone we haven't talked about who actually won a game for once? And I can't believe I'm saying for once, is Manchester City. They actually won a game. They won a game. Amazing.
Oh, they'll be back to normal next game.
They're facing us, Alfie. They're not going to be back to normal next game. They're facing West Ham.
No, what's
Maybe-
good? No. How many games have you lost in a row now?
One.
Well, I can't really say that then, because after 3 or 4, it's when you guys turn up.
Yeah, exactly. Bruv, we haven't won at Manchester City in 10 years. Nearly 10 years.
Yeah, since fucking Kouyaté and
Payet and them, man.
yeah.
I said, it's a Mark Cherkoff instruction video dropping soon, Amy.
How do you know what that says?
Bruv, I'm fucking 21, not 14, bruv. Like Astrid Wet expected. You're going to be one of them girls that like clout chase OnlyFans with the football clubs. That's the Arsenal Astrid.
I swear there is already.
Please do not compare me to that slosh pot. Please do not compare me to that slosh pot.
Fuck you know.
Slosh pot is crazy. That's a proper South London, yeah.
Have you seen it, bruv? Have you seen it?
It's, you know, that Joe, I hear you.
Yes, it.
Hey, Melon, thoughts?
On what?
That's the,
I don't avoid the question.
Yeah, thoughts on what?
You knew what we were asking. You know what we're asking.
Nah, I knew what you was asking about. Well, I knew
Thoughts
who
on
you
Astrid,
was asking
bro?
about. On Astrid, Meaty, what you talking about?
nah, Meady's generous.
Oh, do you know what? I can't lie, Melon. That didn't sound convincing.
What?
That's not...
Meady's generous, bruv. Meady is generous.
Bro, she's a proper clout chaser. She's probably
Yeah, she is.
You can just tell
Nah,
it's
because she's a dickhead anyway. She's a dickhead. I just remember what she did to fucking Zola. Met up with Zola, said, "Oh, can you subscribe to my OnlyFans?" Made Zola say that. Are you
Scumbag.
dumb?
Scumbag.
Gianfranco
that's
Zola.
proper clout
Oh, you're a
Do you reckon
prick.
Zola
Not
knows
only
what
that,
OnlyFans-
not only that, she was the reason for Nicholas Jackson's bad form last season.
No, she was the
I
reason for
honestly,
better form.
do you guys remember the Liverpool-Chelsea game from last season? I really wish that Darwin Núñez's shot that he hit over the bar hit her straight in her face.
Bro, it was right next
I
to
was
her.
I was crying out for it to hit her slap bang in the face.
Mm.
That's what you get. That's what you get for showing your minge online and being proud of it. You dirty slag. Dirty fucking slosh pot, bruv. You're gonna end up with HPV, you dirty skit.
Hey, Prime, you're in the chat. Yeah, I hope you clip this.
Menstrual cycle FC is crazy.
1 win in August, 1 win in September, 1 win in October, 1 win in November, 1 win in December. And by the way, I just saw a stat. You know, it's the first time they've lost 3 home games in a row since 1979.
That's elite though. That's more impressive the other way.
I bet Alfie can suck a golf ball.
What the fuck?
Hey, choose 30 seconds back in. Alfie was just talking about Astrid. No, don't hate. She gave him a free subscription. We need more
You put-
fatherless daughters in the world. Shut up.
Well, imagine being a father, bro.
Give her 5
Oh.
years when the OnlyFans money dries up. She's going to be on the streets of West London sucking dick for quavers, bro.
Quavers an economy in 5 years might be worth it.
Nah,
would
nah,
you
not even,
say?
not even quavers should be sucking dick for pickled onion monster munch, bro. Dirty
Oh.
slag.
If her breath couldn't get worse.
How do you know what breath smells like, Melon?
Insinuating what she did for that. Are you dumb?
That silence speaks volumes.
Insinuating what she did for them quavers or the monster munch.
Fam, I don't want to know.
You're
But this is the thing. If you're her father, yeah, I think
I'm
you
killing
would,
myself.
like-
I'm killing myself.
I'm grabbing a rope and committing, bro. I don't care.
I said,
I don't
I'll
want
buy
any
her a
affiliation.
multi-pack. No, it's Charlie, man. What the fuck? Nah, these OnlyFans models need to be. That's one thing that I can at least say my club hasn't been infested with. Clout chasing OnlyFans models just trying to.
Bruv, they'd be depressed.
Yeah, to be
What are
fair.
you talking about?
To be fair, those sales are going downwards, fam.
Yeah.
There's one OnlyFans girl that's apparently supports Arsenal that's twerking for Calafiori.
I thought Calafiori was gay. The way the Arsenal fans were flying about him on
Fucking
Twitter,
looks
bro.
it.
Like, bro, you know these Arsenal fans are so fucking zesty on Twitter, yeah? They just post a gif of Calafiori just looking into the camera with his hair swayed, and it's just like,
Of course,
oh,
there's zesty.
Calafiori.
Lee Gunner called us out, called our other Arsenal fans out on it.
The little Odegaard beard. That shit fucking spun everyone, bro. I swear.
Him talking about I made a chant about Erdegaard in the shower the other day. What you're wet and naked in the shower thinking about a footballer?
It's true, you know.
Thinking
That's
about
what made
Odegaard
it.
in the shower. Huh?
Oh, you know that's how Arsenal's your life, bro.
Literally.
I'm stuck in my
That's-
dick in
that's
worse.
sad.
Listen. I love my club, yeah, but I'm not sat there in the shower or stood there in the shower thinking about another man. I'm there to do one thing and one thing only, and that is get myself clean.
I fucking hope so. That's giving yours, missus. Oh yeah, talk about the twerking thing.
He's another one that needs to get out of my club. Absolute dunce.
Yeah.
he's the what's it called?
Called us out.
Been there for 2 years.
And done what? He had one good spell at left back towards the back end of last season. Has done fuck all since.
I mean, he clearly not that good. He didn't see Joshua Kimmich.
Except get caught on the counter. And need I say more?
Called us out. I heard that. Yeah, do you know what? Called us out for being
Fair enough.
zesty. He's crazy.
Fair enough. You got me on that one.
Alfie, are you with them?
No, I'm not.
You thinking about Calafiori and them, man?
No.
Man, switch sides.
You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
What are you trying to get me to do? Admit something that isn't true?
No, you said called us out. I'm just wondering if you're a part of it. Now you're on Twitter.
Well, I mean, Charlie, that's fair enough because that was a trophy-winning experience.
Yeah,
Something you've never witnessed before.
yeah. Something you'll probably never witness again.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But then again, Arteta's phase 5. Just trust the process in it. It's calm.
Yeah, just win community shields. You fucking
Can't sit
Spanish
it.
sausage.
Oh, so we've won 3 trophies. We've won 2 community shields.
Absolutely.
Fucking sad, man.
Bro.
Did you count them?
No, I fucking don't. I don't know about anyone else, but as far as I'm concerned, I only count the FA Cup.
Alfie bats.
No, I don't.
Man said you're a batter and a bowler.
No, I'm not. I'm not getting into this. That's no.
Arsenal, a European trophies. Arsenal sit this one.
Yeah.
Do you
Wasn't
reckon-
Baku your biggest game?
I turned it off at half
After
time.
Champions League. Really?
I turned it off at half time. I didn't even see Iwobi's goal.
Was it
I turned it off at half time.
2-0 at half
It
time?
was 2-0 at half time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Half time.
How do you feel with it when Giroud scored though?
I was like, I said, how fucking dare you make Arsenal fans pay all that money to come to Baku to watch you in a European final and turn up like that?
Was that the worst game as an Arsenal fan?
I could count on both my hands and even my feet the worst games I've had as an Arsenal fan. We're talking the Champions League final in 06,
8-2.
8-2, 6-3, 6-0 to Chelsea, Baku, the League Cup final against Birmingham.
Mm.
The list goes on.
That 6-0 to Chelsea was so elite though, honestly.
Was that
That
the
was
game
the-
where Mourinho and Wenger
Yeah.
fought?
No, that was the game where Gibbs got sent off instead of Chamberlain.
I
Yeah.
even discussed about this.
Was it Wenger's 1,000th game?
It was Wenger's 1,000th game, and Mourinho doppied us.
Right. Terrible refereeing, bro. That whole game was just Chelsea.
Hey, fam, they got the wrong fucking mixed race player, bro.
Yeah.
The mad thing was, Salah actually scored the 6th in that game.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey,
The thing is with Salah as well. Salah celebrated the Gerrard slip.
What are you trying to say, Charlie? I've got 6 toes or 6 fingers, brother. You mad? I'm not inbred.
Clip that.
I'm not inbred.
I'm not inbred. Alfie D. Whitey.
Words to remember.
Yeah, 8-2. Yeah.
Use that as your yearbook quote, you scruff bags.
I'm not inbred. I'm not inbred.
That's like what a quote to live by.
Yeah.
Hey,
New Insta bio.
yeah, bro.
I'm
A
not
lot of
inbred,
Tottenham fans can't
absolutely.
say that.
Yeah. That's thing is as well with Salah, he's celebrated the Gerrard slip.
Your hands are spread really easy. Show your hands. Do you have 10 fingers?
Yes, I have 10 fingers.
Why did I do it? I'm not even on camera. Fucking spastic, man.
You just showed
Yeah,
10
man.
hands to your camera and like, ooh.
There was actually something I was going to say off camera before you actually started the stream, Max.
You might as well go on.
Because you said to Melon whether he could get his mic up and running in the 30-second timer.
Yeah.
I was going to turn around and said, yeah, Melon's used to finishing things in 30 seconds.
How would you know?
I don't know, but I just assume.
Why exposing us like that?
Us.
Yeah.
Us. Hey, this is crazy, man.
Like I said,
Does he know?
fuck's sake.
Hey, make sure you're liking the video, people. We've got the New Year's Eve Q&A tomorrow.
I might be along for that. I might have to be because I want to see what questions you guys have got for me. Like, honestly.
What a way to end the year off with a Q&A. Why not, man? Start at 8, go on for a couple hours, etc. And yeah, you can ask
At
anything
8.
you want, football and non-football. Yeah, 8. So we're gonna see people. What fuck, bro? What the fuck, Dick? Fuck. Always talking about another man's bedroom performance, Zesty, bro. You know this is going to be a running thing now because you've made yourself. you made your own bed. Now you're lying in it. You're lying in it, clearly with another man.
Well, according to Charlie, I'm lying in someone else's bed, but
Are you?
no, that's not the case. I'm lying in my own bed.
Is that not what the red light is for?
We all know what happened that night.
Do we?
Yes, we do. You tried sending me a stream link, but because there were so many pop-ups on the screen,
Hot milfs in your area, fam.
literally them pop-ups. I'm having to close them, and you guys are sat there on the other end going, why is your room changing colours? Like, what the fuck?
trying to watch a game that does not concern him at all as well.
Well, you guys were doing the watch along, and I thought I jump on the watch along and just vibe. And we sat there. We were there. Me, you, Melon, AK.
Yeah.
It was vibes.
Recorded Q&A, live Q&A, live Q&A, live Q&A. Well, we do have a pre-recorded video coming out tomorrow. It's the best moments of the year, or best Mike's moments of the year. I tried to get a couple funny moments from videos and just put them into a compilation. That's coming out.
I did just want to ask this, and I will ask what I wanted to was just about to ask. Now that you're sober, Melon, would you still do Prime?
That's a mad question.
What the fuck?
I don't think so, boss. You get me?
Look, Alfie's made it gay again.
And the other question was, is that clip in the best moments?
Enjoy it. It's not, but that's because
you missed an opportunity there, bro.
Melon doesn't want it. I was thinking about it. Melon doesn't want it. Like put back. Like, it's already on the live.
Cannot go anywhere.
It's already on the live. Like it's already out there. So like,
it's on my camera roll as well.
It's on everyone's camera roll. Even Prime's camera roll. And listen, Alfie made it gay again, by the way. I'm just saying that. You might invite Phyllis to your bed. And said, what night? Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, a Q&A.
No, this is not like the fishing trip. For fuck's sake.
That's an elite reference.
I say one wrong thing, and now the chat thinks I'm batty.
Bro, bro. Now you know how Melon feels.
This is how I felt for like a month and a half.
Well, after the whole Prime thing.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking deserved it, mate. But
yeah, bro, you were moving mad that stream.
I was moving left.
You drunkenly walked into that one.
Yeah, I stumbled into that one.
He was drunk on that mad deck.
But it's not in the vid. But this is the thing. There was two videos that because I watched them back. I'm editing the video, so I was going. There's nothing from my drunk Q&A where I was drunk on my birthday. I had too much Malibu and stuff. There's nothing from that because there's not a single moment that I had that was funny enough to put there. It's just people just laughed because I was drunk. But that's just a whole stream. So you just want to go watch that back. But there's moments on there from other people's channels as well. I got as much as I could.
Sangria Spastic and all that. Yeah,
Sangria Spastic's there. Alfie always surrounded by men. And we're the only channel that jokes about this shit, by the way.
You won't find this sort of content anywhere else.
You gotta start having as unhinged as possible. Yeah, this is worse.
Oh yeah, it's worse.
First time you would have this. I only just understood what you meant.
No, Charlie's actually elite, bro.
Recording stuttering Stanley. Oh wait, Melon is sober since when?
Since that stream.
Allegedly, Melon has not touched a drink since.
Apart from Christmas.
No, on Christmas I did, but
yeah, you're not that drunk. No more Jägermeister. That's for sure.
That's never going to be drunk again by me.
Yeah, just take a sabbatical from Jägermeister.
I've been subbed off the pitch. You get me? I ain't.
Who's Prime talking about?
Oh, you're encouraging Melon because you were like, would you still shag Prime now that you're sober? That's because he's responding to that. It's like, why are you encouraging a person that should be on a register? Referring to Melon.
Oh!
Mad.
But listen, and the Q&A's tomorrow as well. So if you want to join that, everyone get a chat. I don't know who. It'll probably be open panel as well. And listen, it's end of year, people. End of year. So we've had a great year. We've had a great year, people. And listen, these streams are just fun to do anyway. I don't know how long you guys want to go on for, but we're just chatting about bag of shit. So get your things in the chat anyway.
Thanks, Charlie.
Do you know Charlie, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, all right, that makes sense.
Just for context, I'm going to say this now, considering the other Charlie thinks I'm a batty man. The Charlie that I was just referring to is the girl that I'm talking to.
Oh, okay.
So there's your answer, Charlie. I am not gay.
He promises.
Yes.
Bro, this is the thing, yeah. The moments of tomorrow, yeah, is mad because I didn't realize, like, I only thought of making a funny moments thing like today, and it was just a case of how many videos am I going to watch? I had to like skip through streams just to get certain moments, and it's just like it's so hard to make a compilation. But
Do
it's
you have,
like
when you go on the videos, do you see like the most watched or most replayed thing?
yeah, I had, that's on, but it didn't appear in those streams.
Yeah, because it's way too long of a video.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
but,
that must have helped. But...
yeah, but I kind of knew around where the moments were just because based on memory. Because I only did the clips based on memory because I know there's a lot of that I missed, but I can't get everything in it. I said sorry. If you're drunk on Christmas, that means you have been drinking since that stream. You'll always be an alcoholic, Melon.
I'm not.
Okay.
I am not.
Someone edit out the not.
Fuck you, Melon, man.
Bro, Alfie's crashed out on everyone in the past 2 streams.
I just crash out in general. Like,
yeah. As soon as we start talking about Arsenal, you lose your shit.
Have I got a valid reason not to lose my shit?
No, I'm with you on that. Listen, I support West Ham. Bro, like people saw that. People that saw the stream yesterday. And by the way, big up to everyone that did support the stream yesterday because that stream has done really well. But that's all because you like my pain and you're fucking sickos. But thank you for the support anyway. Like, bruv.
I was watching your fan cam and pissing myself laughing.
Oh yeah, bro.
Walking back through Stratford, bruv, fuming.
Yeah. Listen, this is what West Ham does to you. I said,
Osama bin Loppy's at it again.
Yeah, Osama bin Loppy, he doesn't stop, bruv. The biggest terrorist alive. Alfie, stop saying clippable things. I don't have enough storage on my phone. you know what's? Do you know what? Yeah, looking back on the streams, yeah, do you know what was one of my favorite streams? Yeah, you know the show we did with Taz, bro. That was one of the funniest streams, man. Because it just went left, and left, like, bro. Shout out to Taz as well. But big up to everyone that's here. It's been a great year, of course, as well. I've sent the link to Prime as well, so I don't know if he's joining as well. But like,
oh yes, Prime. Prime's a chill guy. Prime is a chill guy.
Yeah, Prime is definitely a chill guy. But unless Melon's here. Yeah, Melon is here, so he's just lurking in the shadows.
Melon's mic's on mute.
Do you think, like, in all seriousness, though, do you know, in Manchester City, do you think they'll have the ability to turn it around, or do you think it's a case of January?
Well, it's pretty obvious that there is a massive mountain to climb. As I mentioned when we were looking at the table, that they're 14 points off the top at this stage in the season. I don't think we've seen Man City in the past this far off the pace. It's shocking all round for Manchester City. And you're looking at a team that's just come off the back of winning 4 league titles in a row. They won a treble 2 years ago. They've consistently won trophies. Yes, they've had a bit of a financial help, but they've still got the job done and won the trophies. But this drop-off is incredible.
Yeah.
It's truly baffling how bad Man City have been this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even being able to get a win against an Everton team that battles relegation on a yearly basis.
Mm-hmm.
For a team that's got the likes of Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Ruben Diaz. Yes, they've got Edison injured, but Ortega's a fairly decent keeper.
Alfie, I don't mean to interrupt you. Mike, you know I have a restraining order against this guy. Don't put me on the same, bro. Thank you. Sorry, Alfie.
No worries, Prime. But yeah, it has been truly shocking how poor Man City have been this season. And like I said, they have got a mountain to climb to get anywhere near to being close to the top 3 even at this point.
Prime, now that you're here, what was your thoughts on the Chelsea game? Because I haven't seen your thoughts or anything that you said yet from earlier.
Bro, these last
Yes,
few-
Charlie, get in there. Congratulations on the new job.
Congratulations. But yeah, these past few games, I'll be real. Like, I don't know. I've been expecting it did. I said at the start of the season that we'd start well, and then we'd have a bad patch, like what we did under Sarri in his season, and the fan base would turn. Lo and behold, the fan base has turned because they didn't want this guy in the first place. That's why it's so easy to turn.
Yeah, but at least with
I don't
Maresca,
think the fan base has turned though. It's just some dickheads on Twitter.
at least with Maresca, you won't have a goalkeeper refusing to come off.
The majority of my fan base is full of dickheads, though. Look, Melon, you're one.
Yeah, I know I am.
Anyway, before you rudely interrupted me, yeah, people are like showing their true colors. All this gimmick of we're chill guys, we're not in a title race. We're not actually in a title race, but you guys foolishly believed, and now you're complaining. But in reality, let's be honest, our expectation was to get top 4. We're wildly exceeding that because we're comfortably. Well, actually, we might be 4th now, to be fair, based on how results have gone. But like, up until a couple of games
you're
ago,
4th.
we were 2nd. Yeah, so like we're still fine. I don't know what the complaint or anything is. I understand what the problems are the last few games, but it's been expected. If you've actually been watching Chelsea all season, we've been very fortunate at times to get away with the chances we've been conceding on goal. And we've been overperforming in terms of our forwards. We don't have the best attack in the league. Neto's not a goal threat. Sancho's not a goal threat. Madueke is, but like he's Madueke. And Jackson's still growing and improving. And Cuckoo, the guy can fuck off to France for all I care.
Yeah.
Felix can fuck off to Spain. Gui never gets a chance. And our defenders, they it is what it is. Cole, bro, I'll be real. People only rate him because he's light skinned and he's got a fade. I'll be so real, man.
Light skin tax, yeah.
I'll be real. Yeah, bro. If this guy looked like the Sassy, would you rate him? No. I'll be real.
Was it 1.5 tax? 1.5 tax, yeah.
Bro, because he's light skinned. He's got a skin. Listen, hey, you know what? Actually, let me not say what I wanted to say. But the Sassy, him, bro, drop the pride. This football thing's not for you. Go be a bouncer, bro. Go be a steward.
Yeah, this guy needs to retire.
Football gimmick is not for you.
No, but that ain't fair though. You're only saying that based on playing at right back.
You muted
I
yourself.
muted myself. I don't even assume the Sassy's as bad as what. Oh, I mean, when Melon speaks, I mute myself. So you know, my lawyer said I'm not allowed to speak to him. But regardless, yeah, I don't even think the Sassy's as bad as what people make him out to be. However, the guy's got to go. Like, he's not good enough. Our goalkeeper.
Where did you even get Jazzy?
Monaco.
Monaco.
Sorry.
So he was playing against a bunch of wee merchants.
Melon, you're drunk or you're not a Chelsea fan. Stop answering the question.
Huh?
Anyways,
what are you saying? I'm not a Chelsea fan
Alfie,
for? Huh?
We don't care about Matthew Harden, bro. Relax. Stop drinking. Anyways, Alfie, to answer your question. Yeah, we got him from Monaco. The same with Badi Ishil. I want to read out a stat.
Go on.
Petrovic ends the year with the most clean sheets for Chelsea. Petrovic has 6. Robert Sanchez has 4. Jorgensen has 4. This is the calendar year of 2024. Jorgensen has only played Conference League games, to be fair, but Sanchez has been at Chelsea since the start of last season. So the fact he only has 4 clean sheets.
Fucking hell.
That's embarrassing.
Robert Sanchez looks like he sells leaflets in Shoreditch. I can't lie. He looks like he sells creams and baby oil.
Yeah, me and Max, we might have seen him on the way to college, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Passing out flyers.
I have a thing about black goalkeepers and not trusting them. Sanchez might need to also fall under that bracket. I don't trust light-skinned goalkeepers. Sorry.
Fuck's sake.
So,
Aye.
he's what? The guy's sick, bro. He's 6'2" and he can't catch a ball. Bro, now I'm done.
Couldn't catch a cold, the silly cunt.
And Maresca. What did you say?
Sanchez couldn't catch a cold, the silly cunt.
Is that a Cockney slang?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see why I think you're a West Ham fan? Because only West Ham fans would say something like that. But
Now,
regardless,
these divvies say it as well. These
Yeah,
divvies
but
say it as well.
I've
Don't just group us, bro.
I've said similar things about Martinelli. I've told him he couldn't hit a barn door, couldn't score in a fucking brothel. Like I've said things like this before.
That's a Cockney stuff, and I expect that from West Ham fans. But
Yeah,
regardless,
but he's from South, bro. He's from South.
I'm from South. I'm from South.
And Mike, the way you keep saying "bruv," you sound like a Arsenal fan. But regardless,
Fuck off, man. He's such a
It's just missing the blood and the fam and the ham roll. Like Troops.
By the way, I don't. I think Troops was the first black person that some people saw on YouTube. By the way, because they were just taken aback by someone saying blood and fam for the first time. I don't know whether these people go outside, but they used to make league tables in the comments of the fan cam about blood and fam winning.
Yes.
But anyways, back to Chelsea. Maresca or the board or whoever who's in charge. We need a midfielder because you can see throughout the game, Caicedo was getting gas, and Enzo can't defend. So we need to bring someone. Bring back Leslie. If we can bring back Santos, I don't think that's going to happen. But we need a midfielder. Okay, my lawyer said I can't reply to Melon. But regardless, Lavia can't stay fit. Reece James is on the bench. Why? I don't know. You didn't even use him. You played Disasi at right back, and you had 3 right backs on the bench. Players.
I said this at the start of the stream, Prime. I said, like, bro looked at the team sheet and was like, right, I've got 3 right backs at my disposal. Fuck it, let me chuck a centre back there.
And the thing is, right, we played with a back 3. Like Felix and Madueke were basically playing as like wing backs. We basically played with a back 3. But the thing is, like these last few games, whether it's been Disasi or Gusto, instead of playing as part of the back 3, Enzo needs a certain profile of opposition to play well. I don't understand that.
Basically, he said he.
Probably better left unsaid, Max.
Oh, you're talking about Enzo Fernandez. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, not Maresca.
Yeah, now he's racist. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah,
it's not like you're not used. It's not like you're not used to racist players. You've had John Terry for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but John Terry's won 5 Premier Leagues and a Champions League.
And stole Wayne Bridges' girlfriend.
Racist Chicago captain.
So, hey, who's really at fault? The racist or the woman who fell for the racist? Who's really at fault?
They're both as bad as each other.
The woman fell.
I'll be real. I think it's worse to shag a racist. But regardless, let's move on. Yeah, this last few games, whether it's been Disasi or Gusto, Maresca, I'm assuming it's a tactical thing from Maresca, has been telling them to push out and follow the left winger, leaving like space in that defense. The lap was brilliant. The fact that he ran our defense by himself. But yeah, this is the little rot that we're going through, and we'll see who the real Chelsea fans are and who just want to care about their agendas and stuff, you know. But hey, listen, if you had told me at the start of, because my predicted 5th and we bottled top 4 because of Sanchez. If you had told me that, what is it? How many games in are we? Halfway through the season,
19,
that we're comfortably in top 4, basically. I'd take it. So it's what it is. It's what it is.
Do you know what? 2 Chelsea fans, 1 Arsenal fan, and unfortunately a West Ham fan. We're gonna, because
no, I don't accept the Melon in my fan base.
For fuck's sake. But
I don't care about your fan base, mate. I'm talking about Chelsea. You're a dickhead.
You're an alcoholic.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
Someone call up KSI. Get Misfits on this.
You know, Misfits Melon versus Prime.
We've got an
Guys, sell
alcoholic.
ticket.
We've got an alcoholic, a Chelsea fan, a West Ham fan, and Fabianski.
You guys are pricks. You guys are
Wait,
pricks.
hold up. You said
guys are all
an
pricks.
alcoholic, a Chelsea fan, a West Ham fan, and Fabianski. Who's the West Ham fan?
I pointed
I'm not a West Ham fan, bro.
Oh well, you don't sound.
You not see the cannon on my chest.
Fucking hell, Donny's blind, isn't he?
You don't sound like an Arsenal fan. So
He definitely sounds like fucking the lead judges type, bro.
bro, you sound like Lawless and them. Man.
It doesn't sound like Lawless. Doesn't sound like Lawless at all. No, that's Charlie's part, man. Charlie. Man.
Oh, ew, no.
Ew, no, it's crazy. Fam.
I'd rather Arsenal get relegated.
Bro, I would rather that. I don't want to see my club relegated. Are you mad? That was nearly the case 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, and it was nearly the case.
case.
It was nearly the case for Chelsea 2 years ago, and now it's the case for Man United.
I beg, yeah. Man United needs to go down. Man United needs to go down. That'll be. I think.
Bro,
Imagine
Saeed's live saying relegated. So I don't care. Hey, this was the head loss Chelsea we had 2 years ago, bro. The feeling of being a big club and being worried about getting relegated, bro. Like, Alfie, as a West Ham fan, how do you deal with it, bro?
Oh, fuck off, man. Stop getting.
I'm not the one to be asking about that. He's up there. He's up there on the top left.
You got LinkedIn to just cause chaos, fam. They're calling me like. By the way, I don't look like Fabianski. I don't know how many times I need to say this. I don't look like Fabianski. Like, I don't care.
Who's that other footballer you're supposed to look? Oh, wait, hold on.
Evan Nilsson. I don't look like Evan Nilsson.
No. Hey, wait, hold on. No. But for Alfie, does Mike's not low key look like
Don't do this. Just don't do this.
I'm waiting to hear him say the
Don't
name.
do this. I know who you're gonna say. Don't do it.
Who's he gonna say?
No, I'm not baiting myself out. Go on.
Okay, fine. If I say it, will you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Wait. First of all, Mike, do you have like a suit jacket or something you can put on?
Fuck
that
off.
what
I know. I fucking knew you were gonna say him. Fuck off.
Who am I gonna
I'm not
say?
putting on a suit.
I'm not gonna say.
I'm not gonna. He's gonna say you look like the brown guy from The Chase. That's what you're gonna say.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. That's not what I was
gonna say. Who are you gonna
That's
say?
not what I was gonna say.
Nah, is this a new lookalike? I can't be asked.
I was gonna say you low key look like Mikel Moreno.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it.
I do.
Mike's can play football. That's the difference.
Can he?
I've not seen him play, but I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can play football better than Mikel Merino.
Man said Mike's Marino. Are you taking a piss?
Mikel Moreno. Mike's Marino. Wow.
Hey, Charlie, respectfully, as much as I want Arsenal to get relegated, I'm rejecting that offer. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Oh, also, when you guys were talking about Astrid Wet, Melon, do you not remember there was a period like 2-3 years ago where any Chelsea fan or Chelsea-related thing that Astrid Wet would take a picture with and upload on Twitter, they would go through like a bad runner form. Like Kante fell off a cliff after a picture with Astrid. Mendy was like the best goalkeeper in the world, fell off a cliff because of Astrid. Koulibaly, one of the best center backs in the he fell off a cliff. Tuchel fell off a cliff tactically.
Are we not forgetting? Astrid is the reason that Nigeria lost AFCON.
Yes.
She backed the Super Eagles and they lost.
No, bro, she backed us before the semi-final and we got through on penalties. Bro, we got through on penalties on the skin of our teeth on penalties. We scored we scored a second goal in the 90 minutes, right? At the end of the game. It got pulled back by VAR, called off. That had not happened all tournament. A goal getting chalked off. The play got pulled back like 30 seconds because we conceded a foul in our box, like 30 seconds from the play. Bro, Astrid, and also United Trey as well. Him supporting Nigeria, bro. Two jinxes, we were bound
Jesus
to lose
Christ.
that final.
He's
I have
a
to deal with
bozo.
Astrid for club and country.
It seems like Astrid has a type though.
What's her type?
You named
She's
the
a gold digger. She likes man with money.
Well, not just that. You named pretty much black players and Thomas Tuchel, and a Nigerian team. She seems to have a type. Maybe she's just.
I
like
don't
minerals.
understand. I don't understand the mix between black players and Tuchel. Is it because he's
No, but
German?
I'm saying Astrid Wet chose to
She's
take
not a
pictures
type.
with Koulibaly, Mendy, Kante, this whole Jackson thing, and a Nigerian team. She's trying to curse a race, fam. Maybe she's just like minerals.
Nah, to be fair,
Man,
but to be fair, the Jackson thing is not on Astrid. It's on Jackson messaging Astrid and saying, "I need some motivation." What the fuck? Is that?
What you want about?
I need some motivation, bro.
Just need to.
You need motivation from a woman, and you're going to Astrid Wet. Are you taking the piss?
Bro, you're a footballer that plays for Chelsea. You can get just about anyone in London. You go for Astrid.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
All right,
I was getting shouted
lads,
at.
I've got to go because I've got to get up early in the morning. It was good seeing you guys, and I shall see you 8 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah.
Big up,
Alright,
Alfie.
see ya.
Yeah.
See ya,
All right,
Alfie.
take care. Good seeing you again, Prime.
See you, bro. Take care.
We're not upstairs waiting, babe. We want to get the kitchen floor
If
done.
she was on Pornhub, she'd be solely people on. Oh, I thought that said blocked. I thought that said blocked.
No, this is Charlie, fam. Charlie's unhinged.
Oh, Melon, do you remember on Lewis's stream when Alex found he was told to look that up?
Oh,
What?
Someone told I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Daniel. You know who Daniel is?
yeah.
Lewis's stream,
Yeah.
I think he told Alex to. Because someone commented that in the chat or something, and I think Alex didn't know what it was, and then Daniel said,
Yeah.
"Look it up."
Look it up. Just look it up black on a fucking Carefree Lewis stream, bro.
Maybe I might have a chance of monetization if that's the case.
Bro, this guy makes good
listen,
money as
the
well.
things that have happened, the stuff that's happened on Lewis's channel, bro. Hey,
Bro,
listen,
if you have time,
Lewis-
Max, look on Out of Context Carefree Lewis on Twitter.
Oh, I follow that account, yeah.
Bro,
Is that on there?
the stuff that's
I
there,
think
bro.
so. The
Bro,
fucking
Alex-
the video of Alex shooting a shotgun out his window. That's
I've
the
seen that
funniest
so
shit
many
I've
times,
seen.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, camera on. That's the problem.
Sorry, bro.
Oh my god. Prime, I was doing a funny moments thing, yeah. Half of the moments is from that Omar stream a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Bro, I was watching that a portion of that stream, but I was crying laughing watching it back, yeah, because about back to back amount of moments which just
How long is the video gonna be?
the video is at 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Oh,
right?
Only
really?
15
I thought
minutes.
it'd be like an hour.
Yeah. No, but it's a funny moment. I couldn't get so many moments. There's a lot I missed. I'm doing it myself. Remember, it would have taken me ages to actually fucking do this. I got anyone to hire.
It's worth it, man.
No, I thought of the best one to do from memory.
Or what you can do is get a bunch of the clips, right? Save it, and then for the stream tomorrow, we can react to it on stream.
We can react to it on the Q&A. I'm doing the Q&A tomorrow. Just react to the video on stream.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Just react to a bunch of the funny clips.
Because the full video comes out at 12, and for the people that don't see, I'm going to react to it on stream anyway. So,
Bro,
there you go,
that bro. Omar still blames me for what happened on that stream. I don't know how I get blamed when he apologized, right? Cool. Then you spoke on Spurs. I spoke on Spurs. The whole thing was about 10 minutes.
yeah.
And then Zir was in the chat, and then he sent Zir the link. That's not my fault. And then you started taking screenshots and putting it as your Avi. Bro, I didn't do anything.
I started that shit. It was my fault.
And since that stream, we've not had another True Ballers podcast.
Yeah, we have. It's meant to be this week, though. It's meant to be this week, so we'll see.
We'll see.
But that's by far my favorite stream of this year. Like that stream was elite.
Yes.
Big up to and Liam as well.
Especially since I didn't even do anything. Like usually, like I'll admit if I started it, I didn't do anything, and yet I get blamed.
But I just saw an opportunity because do you know what it was? I saw Liam keep changing his background, so I was like, let me just take a picture of Omar on my phone, send it to myself on WhatsApp, download it, and put it in the background of my Mac. I was like, it's perfect.
Hey, bro, that's a lot. That's a lot of hassle for an Omar job, but hey, it's worth it.
It took like a minute. It took 1 minute, so it's calm. I have WhatsApp open on my Mac. Quick background, easy.
No, you're a dicker with them backgrounds as well. I loaded into this shit with a fucking crying Chelsea fan and a happy Ipswich fan, like a little kid on the screen.
Basically, yeah, I keep doing Grok AI things every time guests enter my thing, like as the background, just for them to react. But like,
the background of your StreamYard.
Yeah, like when guests first jump in.
I used Grok AI for the first time today when I saw that Reese was in the squad. I quote tweeted, I think pies, and then Grok AI came up as an option. So I just typed in, like Reese James Ipswich,
right?
And then they created an image of Reese James in the Ipswich kit.
Fuck you know.
Yeah, they should never let me have that. I put Lopetegui in a cell with Diddy. So there you
go.
My
god! Hey, you know what, Mikes?
What?
Unpopular opinion.
Don't
let me land. Let me land. Justice for Moise. I don't know what that's.
Okay. Good. Leave a like on the video, people. Subscribe if you're new. We're gonna have the Q&A tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm not fucking doing this. But listen, make sure we're gonna have the Q&A tomorrow, people. So you can feel free to ask all of your questions as well. We're obviously answering some of the questions from the Instagram as well, and some from the community page. And yeah, shout out to everyone here. See you tomorrow at 8.